Hello, and welcome, Internet. This is DMBABT with my Arkans campaign crew. And as always, we are going to go ahead and do some introductions, play some Dungeons and Dragons, and hopefully live through the evening. As a reminder, we did take a week off, and we will be taking another week off next week. As I get dragged around Mexico on various vacations. It's going to be horrible, I know.
For you, it is. That's the messed up part.
But then I'll be back and pretty consistent from then on. So we should be good for that. All right, so let's go around the table. Our fearless leader.
Hey, I'm Ayath. I'm a human warrior who is trying to usurp the throne back from the usurper. Usurper shall be usurped. Usurp.
Down to our biggest birdest friend.
I am Tom. I'm playing Reek, the Aarakocran Barbarian, and I'm actually just in a new land trying to figure out what I actually want to learn from it.
Awesome, and we'll go to our not an elf, Pete.
AKA Rin Ratal, your friendly neighborhood cleric who may not be so normal and may not be so friendly. We'll see.
Definitely not from the neighborhood. All right. Moving on to somebody who did grow up in the neighborhood. Nick?
This is Temin, the lockpicking lawyer, who is out to have fun and see what kind of trouble he can get into and then immediately out of.
And finally, we have everyone's favorite bug.
Oh yeah, as Kenny playing Blitzkrieg, the Drag Queen Artificer. Just a normal bug living in a crazy world and having some fun, killing shit.
Awesome.
And it's been 2 weeks. I threw a lot of characters.
So speaking of, it's been 2 weeks, let's give ourselves a little bit of a reminder here. So you guys had recently just entered into agreement with the rebel organization within the Blacklands. You guys were introduced to a city called Karstino, and you immediately were inducted into various guilds within their culture. Almost immediately, the day after your introduction to the guilds, you all subtly demanded to go on a mission to rescue the person who was in charge of the people who saved you. As you had received information, or some of you had received information, about potentially when she would be leaving and how she would be leaving. The Reavers were coming for her. Reavers being dragon riders of the Apodora Empire. You guys set out immediately with two of your guild apprentices, best way to put it. Ma Grirnaz, a human cleric artificer, under the tutelage of, I believe it is Temin, correct?
No, Ma is the rogue.
Yeah, she's a lot of things. She's three.
Oh.
She's the rogue cleric artificer. She's three.
Okay.
She's special,
Damn.
but she's underneath you as well.
Yeah, okay.
And that's why she's underneath you. And then there's Iliad, who is the artificer, who is going to be accompanying Blitzkrieg. Both of them are accompanying you. You guys immediately set out west across the desert that you had just recently passed not 3 days hence. You remember that this trip specifically takes about 3 to 4 days, depending on how well you guys are able to travel. And the final thing I had us do before we left last session was roll some random rolls to see what kind of encounters we might face along the way. And as such, I bring you to your very first day of travel. And on your first day of travel, you make it a bit away from the base of operations. You begin to see the sand dunes. You get out of the mountains. It's about midday. Who is going to be leading this expedition?
Well, our fearless leader, our fearful leader. Oh no, our fearful leader is missing.
I'm probably running ahead with Mordekaiser.
Do you know the way?
Kind of. I mean, they would have told us, right?
And they told you it was west. You had just come
Yeah.
from there.
Yeah.
So are you going to be the one attempting to make your way across the desert?
Sure.
Okay. Can I get a survival check from you?
It's a 10 for a 15.
You begin riding ahead and you begin kind of scouting out the desert as you go. For the most part, it's just dunes on dunes on dunes. You remember from your previous journey that kind of walking on the crests of dunes is always better so that you don't end up having to deal with the sand, the slides. Mordekaiser is very easily able to keep his footing throughout this. However, people moving are a little bit slower. Probably at about 2 or 3 in the afternoon, however, you come across a site that you do not remember from your trip here. You have somehow, with the shifting of the sands, come to a cliff that essentially drops down at about 50 feet. And it seems to extend for miles in every direction, north to south. However, with your 15 survival check, you are able to find, as you look up and down, what seems to be a fortress. Now, fortress isn't the right word. Maybe like a fort. And there is a gate, and it seems like there's stairs down at this location that could get you down the cliff.
Okay. So stopping here, I can just jump up and down the cliff at this point, right? Mordekaiser can jump. How far across is it to, like, is it like a canyon or is it just a cliff that drops?
No, it's just a cliff that drops. And while it is 50 feet
Okay.
down, it's not like just like a vertical drop. It's like it's a slanted drop. So Mordekaiser could absolutely run/jump down this thing, but people would not be able to do it without probably average to above average athletic checks.
Okay. Well, I turned to the party and so got a cliff. I can make it down with Morty, but we can either go to that fort over there and risk being seen, or potentially drive up more followers, or y'all can try and be athletic. He like points down to the bottom of the cliff.
Also, for what it's worth, that fort looked completely abandoned. It looked like it was just old wreckage of
Oh, okay.
long covered by sand that had recently been uncovered by the sand. This does not look like anybody is probably living there or has lived there in years.
Gotcha.
Let's explore the fort.
Well, then to the fort we go, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
You guys kind of make your way over to it. It's pretty easy to see because you are at such a vantage above it. As you get closer, it looks less like a fort or a compound as it does look like a mining facility, like an old mining facilities with like mining shafts. You can see a couple of them like boarded up and a couple of them that kind of are broken and kind of extend down into the cliff that you're basically standing on. But you do see off to the left there are a couple of towers and a large gate that kind of blocks off the mine shafts from like the rest of the desert beyond. The gate is wood, but it's probably about 50 feet high along the cliff sides. But you're not sure if it's open, unlocked, still able to, like, you can maybe walk by, but you can't tell from your vantage point if it's passable or not through there. But you do see that it is still standing.
But the gate's about 50 feet high.
Yeah, here, let me give you guys a visual for this.
Told you guys we would have been better off just jumping down the cliff.
Yeah, I mean, Blitzkrieg is already like, taking out his shields. Like, wait, we're going surfing? I'm ready.
So I have put you guys all in here. But you guys would be essentially up above here on the cliff is essentially where you guys would be.
Okay. That looks kind of rocky.
So essentially, that's where you are essentially able to see. And the stairs that you see are right here, and kind of go down the steps.
I'll probably turn to Iliad and Maz, like, are you familiar with this place? You've been in for a while.
Iliad speaks up and goes, I was never really in charge of survival. I kind of just went where I was told. I
Okay.
haven't seen this place before, no. I haven't come across the cliff either.
Well, if it's weird, it might be worth checking out.
In my curiosity.
Well, I would like to. I kind of spread my wings and say, let me take a look around, and I do a quick loop, like 30 feet above, just trying to look for anything that's out of the usual.
Are you trying to be stealthy, or are you trying to be kind of getting down low to get like good looks at these mines? Like, kind of what is your main objective?
Looking for any signs of recent disturbance, looking for any track. I would say moderately stealthy as it would be to glide 50 feet above the ground, however much noise that would make.
Go ahead and roll a stealth check. Just to give me a reference point.
I think like telepathically, I'll send down to Reek like, look for tracks, some sort of activity.
Rick just loves it when he tells people.
Got an 11.
11 for the stealth. Okay, go ahead and make both a perception and a survival check for me, please.
And survival? Whoa.
Perception is crap for +5. I got 7.
Okay,
Can I make a perception too?
we'll get to you.
Oh, I thought it was the rule.
Well, this is something that he's doing kind of in the moment
10 for survival.
for survival. So you swoop down low and begin to kind of glide, going counterclockwise over the kind of what looks like an abandoned well. You see some abandoned equipment, broken barrels, broken pieces of wood. You see bits of like gold and silver gemstones and like flecks about the dirt. But what you notice is that there is absolutely no trace of anything. This is perfectly untouched ground. As you kind of raise your gaze a little bit to like look within the mines, you kind of begin scanning about. And I would like you to put yourself somewhere down within where you feel like you wish to be, and then we'll kind of go on with whoever else wants to. Like, where would you be gliding at this point? And you should be able to move the token, I think.
I have done that, so I'm nearing my round back up. Just still kind of gradually gaining altitude to about 35, 40-ish feet, getting ready to land back amongst to give a report.
Perfect. And Rin, and your moorbounder, you said you wanted to make a perception check as well, correct?
Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. I'd have made a perception check kind of from the top of the ridge up here,
Ridge. Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check.
and then I would probably have dismounted him, and if we're heading in, I'll head in.
Okay. Well, again, make your perception check.
19.
19. In fact, you do see something. You see, as Reek is flying up and away, you see a undead skeletal corpse kind of wrapped in sashes, and kind of look up and you see these bright blue arcane eyes as a tornado of dust begins to form under him, and
Oh, that's
we're
what
going
it is.
into combat. So that is where we will go ahead and start. So everybody go ahead and roll initiative, and then we'll do what happens here, and then jump into initiative.
Alrighty. I was looking at that. I was like, what the fuck is that?
Do we know that the living skeleton is undead? Like,
Yeah. I mean, he's a skeleton. He's like not like fleshy at all. Like he's very, 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 very undead. Like I use this bone corpse because a regular skeleton just wouldn't do. But
Yeah.
they
Gotcha.
didn't- The thing I'm using is from a book I don't have minis for, which is impressive because I have minis for almost every book.
yeah, I was gonna say.
I mean, yeah.
All right. But let me get the good old pencil and paper out, folks, so that we can get the initiatives.
You. Where's my epic music link?
No, I'm gonna let you choose your own epic music link because if I
Oh,
play
I will.
it, then everybody can hear it, and then it messes up production for the YouTube video.
You know, I'm going.
Can confirm.
So I am trying to appreciate my editor because she's amazing. And I hope she sees this. Boom, 25 to 20. Oh, also you guys get to all see what you're actually fighting if you were paying attention to the stream.
See the baby.
20.
Rin, 2015.
Yep.
I got 17.
I got 19. That's great.
I got 15. I think I wrote that down. Yes, 15.
17 for yeah.
17. 15 was who?
Me.
And then who's left? Temin?
Yeah, I'm in the 25 to 30 though.
Are you gonna make me go 25 to 30 every time? Because
Yes, please. I got 28. I would love for you to call 25 to 30.
Alright, what if you get above 30 though? Are you gonna make me start calling 35 to 30?
I mean, we'll see, but that'll be like a plus. I'd have to add 3 to my initiative.
You know what I might just do? I just might do 20 and above, just for you.
You have a +8.
I mean, I'll take it because that's because of me, but okay.
I had to shut all of
Yeah, natural 20 with +8 initiative.
Jesus Christ.
I know.
You definitely get to act first immediately after not acting first.
Woohoo!
I apologize, folks. I had everything prepared, and then I forgot that technology was the thing that I suck at.
All good.
Also, it's cool, guys. I'm gonna have to spend an extra turn just getting down there. Cause my wee little legs.
I'll have to do that. All right. That, and these over here. Okay. My people. This is how it's gonna work, and the people I'm talking to are specifically Temin and Blitzkrieg. I control your people, but you roll the dice, so you're still responsible for them. Because I don't want to be responsible for your people. So I need initiative rolls for Ma and Iliad, please.
Alright.
I'll get Ma.
No,
I
you
got
have
Iliad.
your own people. You have to roll for them.
Yeah.
Morally
My
and
person-
technically responsible for them.
Okay. Do we tell you? Do we have character sheets, or do you just?
I have character sheets, because again, I'm
Okay.
still playing them.
Right.
Oh.
You're
So I don't.
rolling for them, so that
Okay.
Your hands
They're
are clean.
still
Gotcha.
NPCs.
So that's a 4 for initiative. So
Is it like just so we don't do our modifier? You have your own modifier.
you just tell me the die rolls, and I will
Okay,
add the correct.
we just do rollies for our characters.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't want to be responsible for, again, having my bad dice rolling be responsible.
Yeah. This is much better.
What'd you roll?
I had a 4 for Ma.
I had an 8.
8.
8.
They will also probably follow instructions, so if you do roleplay instructions, they may not listen if they agree to it, but that's kind of how that is going to work for as long as you have these, which I hope is a long time. Alright, let's get started with what happens to poor
Oh, he's fine.
might be fine. Might not be fine. All right. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh, damn.
17.
17 is a success. And because it is a success, you will take half of this damage, and you will not be enveloped in the tornado.
You live.
Nice. So, that's still a lot.
Never mind.
That is 25 halved to 12 slashing damage as the shards of rocks and gemstones kind of gets whipped up in the wind and starts to cut you. And
Wait, how much damage?
so the first one was 25 halved to 12.
God damn. Okay.
And 18 halved to 9 necrotic damage.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of hit points, dude.
And you, again, you watch as this whirlwind of tornadoes begins to kind of go here, but again, you are not stuck within it yet. You are able to get out, but you see it basically forming right there. But speaking of, top of then the round, Temin, you see this happen. What are you doing?
So what's the sheer cliffside distance from plateau to? Oh, that's a lot of me's. So I'm gonna look for a better way down, which I'm assuming.
Down here at the bottom left, you see it starts wooden, and then it goes down cliff, all the way to the bottom. So the pickaxe
Perfect.
is at the bottom.
Yeah, so we're gonna do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna be right next to Ma, and then 1, 2.
Wait, what was your roll if it was better than 20?
28.
Damn.
I don't believe. No, I don't think. No, not worth it. I can't reach that with my short bow, so I'm just gonna dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and get all the way over there. So that is action.
Your bonus action.
Bonus action dash, right? Oh, and then movement. There we go. 2, 3,
You have small legs. You have
5.
much action economy.
Yes. So that is going to be movement, action, bonus action, and I am going to, if I can, just shout out.
1 square. Because you do have to go around this crack here.
Oh, gotcha.
And it starts on the wood, basically, is where you're able to get on and move down. So you
Perfect.
right around there.
Not bad for 75 feet. I'm going to shout out to Ma. Ma, just make sure you send near me. We're better together.
Fast. All right. That is the end of your turn. Rin and Morty.
So how bad does Reek over there look?
Oh, Reek, how bad do you look?
I am not quite bloodied.
He's a hard.
So you're not bloodied.
You get a little back.
Very upset.
Now, you mentioned this cliff Morty could fairly easily get down without an issue.
This creature is something that can jump almost 70-foot walls. You've watched it happen. He'd be fine.
Okay. Yeah, I will jump down then.
Okay. It still costs movement, so like if he goes 7 or 50 feet down, that's still 50 feet of his movement, but you can do so safely without making any checks.
Okay, so he's got 70 feet of movement. It's 50 feet down. Okay, so he's gonna go over here with me.
Okay, that is.
His movement. I will. Is dismounting him an action?
No, it can just be part of your movement. We'll think of it as like being prone. You can either use half your movement to dismount, or you can make a check to athletically dismount and use no movement.
Okay. I will athletically dismount, Legolas style.
Acrobatics check.
Acrobatics. I do it in the most possible best style on the planet. I do a backflip as I get off of Morty and land perfectly on my feet. It's a nat 20 for a 22.
You are landed. What do you want to do with your turn?
This guy.
It was cool. I would like to, first off, can I do a perception check from down here to look in the other areas to see if there's anything?
Sure. Roll a perception check.
That's garbage. I rolled a 3, so 11.
No, with the heat of the battle and everything going on and the winds picking up, your visibility, the dust has kind of covered a lot of these entrances. You don't really hear or see anything at the moment.
Okay.
It's the arcane eye pile of bones.
Yeah. Yeah.
Staying within the mine.
That's not leaving the mine.
It hasn't left yet.
All right. Then I will go ahead and I'm 60 feet away, right?
Yep.
Yep, definitely able to do this. Yeah, let's do some Sacred Flame.
That is a dex save.
Yep.
That is a 13.
That will fail. So he will take 2d8 radiant damage. I roll like crap, so that's 4 damage he will take.
4 damage. You watch.
Again, radiant.
You watch as your spectral energy kind of begins to like come up from beneath, like you normally do with like your purplish, blackish, whitish energy. No, it's black and white, right? Your blackish, whitish energy. And
yeah, light and dark.
You just watch as the bones kind of look at you and stamp on the ground and just goes out. You do your 4 damage, but it's pretty inconsequential.
Yeah, 4 damage ain't much.
And take that.
Yep, and that will be action, bonus action. I will go ahead.
As an action, if you would like it to do anything.
I will tell Morty to stay put and be ready to get me out of battle for Morty's action telepathically.
Are you holding a dash or are you holding like a dodge?
He's gonna take the dodge action. Yeah.
All right. And you action, you said.
Yes. Yeah. Screw it. You're looking pretty hurt. Take a healing word at 7 health back. Freak.
What's the healing word?
Like the actual word?
No, you mean the word?
Here, have the word.
Bird is the word. Haven't you heard?
Yeah, bird is the word.
Bird.
Bird.
Damn it, you guys.
The worst. All right, that is your turn. Next up, then, is Blitzkrieg.
Yeah, I'll turn to Iliad and it's like, stay here and take Overwatch.
Okay.
And then I'll start, it's like I don't even give him, by the time he says the word, I'm already like on my way to skirt the edges here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. I'll stay right there. Then I will probably just put my hands on my chest and pull out the little Eldritch cannon, and then I throw it on the ground next to me with his nice little chunky turret in front. And then that's the action, I think, for my because I just took it out, right? Okay. Yeah. Hold on.
Okay, I'll put it next to you.
Yeah, I see it. And then as a bonus action, yeah, it's gonna basically fire his cannon with the Eldritch. Wait, with a force ballista. Yeah.
Who are you firing at?
I'm firing at that one creature. 120.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I would say
All right.
from this angle, there is probably a little bit of cover.
Oh, for that guy?
Just because this little thing sticks out a little bit here, and he's on that side of the opening. So
Oh, that's true.
a
Yeah.
little bit of cover, so it's not a bunch.
Okay. Gotcha. I'm still gonna go for it anyway. Let's go. And I rolled a 21.
Still hits.
Yes. Dealing 12 points of force damage as it ricochets off the side of the wall and all the pebbles and all the shit just like hits it anyway.
Yeah, and you watch as this substantially damages this thing, probably 3 times as strong as the flames that it caught, but you watch as it takes kind of like a chunk of bone out, and it kind of like recoils from the attack, that it's still white, and you watch as the eyes kind of move over you next.
Yeah.
Alright, anything else?
My jaws clack in delight. That's my turn.
AI.
All right, I want to join the party as well. I'm just gonna try and clamber down the cliff real quick. 1, 2, 3.
Are you climbing down the cliff?
Yeah.
Okay, make an athletics check for me.
Oh, are you gonna do that thing like remember like this is one little short with like the Rock and his buddy, and they fucking jumped off like the tower, and then they
Yeah. Aim for the bushes.
they aim for the bushes.
So yeah, I aimed for the bushes and I rolled a 26. So I kind of
Let me clarify, are you climbing or jumping?
climbing, briskly climbing, like skipping down from one small ledge to the other.
So you really did. You did quite well. And in fact, because of how high you rolled, this was going to be a 2-check drop. But I'll say you can move at full speed down, but again, still have to use your movement vertically.
Yeah. So can I use my dash? It's 30, I think.
So with your dash,
Yeah, it's 30. Yeah. So I'll use my dash to get to the bottom, and I'll be there. That's it.
I'll be there for you.
Next up is Reek.
Oh, great.
So as I've taken damage, it sends me into a fit of rage, and I spread my wings after bracing myself. Anyhow, so
Bit of rage.
I swoop down to land at the pile of bones, just at the base of it, as I drive my weapon directly into it with a straight thrust, recklessly attacking. And does a... what was that? Math it. 22 hit.
Did you want to get 5 feet away from him, or did you want to stay 10 feet away?
Yes. I wanted to get like right up into him. Well, I guess no, that would be for me. So yeah, so 10 foot, so just getting the pole arm right to it. So that would be more like this, I suppose.
Yes, that way it's easy for me to know how far back you are. And again, you can even be angled 10 feet up still. Like you don't have to be on the ground for that, but just so that we know kind of how far away you are. All right, go ahead and roll to hit.
That was a 22.
Definitely hits. Roll damage.
Damage is... Okay, so that is 14 damage.
Damage, and your weapon is or is not magical.
Is not magical. I don't think that counts as magical. I know that. 1 second. Let's see what I typed up for that.
It's an organic weapon.
No, it's green. Oh, it's, yeah, no.
It's made of tofu.
I'm not asking obviously what color the weapon is. I'm asking what color the text is.
Yes. Yes.
It's green
Yes.
and it's magical.
Okay. So it is magical.
Even if it doesn't give you a +1, it still gives you an enchantment. It's still magical.
Okay.
Okay, so you said 14?
Yes.
Alright. You watch as you go to slash at this thing with this weapon, and you watch as the bone don't flinch. But as you make contact, you watch as your weapon kind of flares in a little bit of arcane energy, as it seems like kind of the runes in which you have inscribed upon the weapon and even upon other pieces kind of carve right through that section of bones and quite a good damage.
Okay. And then does a 19 hit?
Yes, it does.
That is for a D4. As I drive my weapon through, I bring it back up to the back of my shoulder and hit with the butt of the weapon for 4 damage.
4 damage. Alright, and it is still magical. So, okay. Perfect. Anything else?
Thus concludes my turn.
Right. At this point, you watch as the eyes turn again and lock right onto you. And you hear nothing. But as you watch this mouth of Maw open up, the ground begins to shake a little bit. And you watch as little creatures begin to come out of the mines.
What?
Little mechanical creatures that seem just to climb out of the various areas. One climbs out of the well. Another comes out of this mine over here.
What is this artifice of bullshit?
One more right here. And they will get...
Are these creatures also undead or no?
no, they look mechanical. But they look like they still have that same blue arcane energy that the undead has. So this one begins to climb up here, gets about a little over halfway. This one goes for Aeon. This one goes for Reek. And this one goes for the Morbounder. It's still alive.
Can you see me if I'm camouflaged?
Why would you be camouflaged?
Desert giant cloak?
Yep, it has 120 feet of blind sight. So, to answer your question, yes, camouflage. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. So, we'll start with the Morbounder. So it is going to go ahead and use Absorb as you watch as the creature kind of climbs up onto the top of the Moorbounder's face, and you watch as this blue arcane energy kind of shoots off of it, kind of like a little laser. Does a 12 hit?
No, it doesn't. But he also took the dodge action. So.
Oh, thank you. It's still a 12, but it doesn't hit. Perfect. The one over here by Aoth is going to go ahead and climb up kind of onto your armor and go ahead and roll. That is a 12 to hit.
Negative.
You kind of knock it off back onto the ground. The one by Reek. Reek, where are you flying?
I am I'm up just right diagonal from the pile of bones.
Okay. So you watch as this one climbs 10 feet up the wall, and then you watch as it detaches and jumps at you. For a 19 to hit. Oh, you reckless, right?
Yes, make sure you give it advantage. Okay. That does do the job.
Do the job. Okay, so that is... so don't put any damage down yet, but this is going to be 9 force damage.
So that's without getting halved, right?
Hold on, just wait. And then I need you to make a dex save.
19.
Okay, you succeed on the dex save.
Dex or death? That's pretty important.
The creature fails this. Okay, so because you succeed, you don't have to worry about this, but you take 7 force damage, so it is full damage. That is the end of their round. It is now Iliad's turn. Iliad, doing as she is told, is going to use her action to set up her barrage cannon.
Barrage cannon?
Or whatever it's called. I don't know what the hell it's called. She
Oh,
calls
hey.
it a barrage cannon.
She called it a barrage cannon. That's cool. I want to write that down.
What is it? Eldritch cannon. There we go.
No, barrage cannon.
Hold on. I hadn't taken a long rest with her, so okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, 120 feet. So again, she is going to step right up here. You watch as she kind of lays down sniper style, and we'll have her Eldritch cannon look similar to your Eldritch cannon. Gonna set it down there. So that's her action, part of her movement, and then she is going to go ahead and try and pick off the little ones. So she is going to go ahead and shoot the one next to. Who does she want to shoot here? You're not in danger. That's an animal. She's going to shoot the one next to Aoth for sure. So she kind of like points down.
Like a turret. She fucking melts up to it.
Ooh, but she roll. Oh no, I don't roll. Haha, this is what
That's
I wanted
right.
to avoid. Can you roll a d20 attack for her cannon, please?
D20. Oh shit, a 9?
That's 14 to hit.
Does it?
Does not hit. You watch as she just barely misses it right over the top, as these creatures are very small, and you watch as like a little beam goes into the dirt.
I shake my head.
That is Iliad's turn. Ma is going to go ahead and also do as she was told. And she was told to stick close to Timon. However, she does not have 2 levels of rogue yet, so she is not that fast. So she's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, action 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then with her bonus action...
I was going to say, does she have 2 levels of regular-sized legs?
She does. But she is going to cast... What's the range of this? She's going to cast Shield of Faith on you.
Aww. What a buddy.
So you get +2 AC for the next minute. As she basically pulls out a little like notebook, and she kind of reads off a little bit of the text, and you watch as it kind of like shimmers for a moment, and then the chains kind of like lash out from her body and kind of wrap around Temin, kind of creating like an ever-moving armor of chains. That is the end of her turn, and that brings us back to the creature. The creature, you watch as the tornado disappears as it kind of goes back into the ground, and you... Let's see here, who's in range?
Does this creature look like it's inorganic also?
What do you mean by... No, this creature looks like a pile of bones.
A pile of bone, okay.
But with like some type of arcane core or curse or something that is powering it.
I gotcha.
I don't think it has any innate interest in anybody specifically. So let's roll odds or evens. Rin, would you like odds or evens?
Rin?
It helps to unmute yourself. Odds is fine. Whatever.
Okay, I rolled odds.
Cool.
So you will go ahead and be the target of this. So I need you to make a strength saving throw as another tornado begins to kind of build underneath you.
A strength save, alright. Nope.
That is what?
That's a natural 1. So no.
Oof.
No, it's actually double that.
I'm assuming that Spiritual Guardians has no effect
Natural
on this
one plus
since
one.
it's
What is your Spiritual Guardian's ability?
a disadvantage, I guess, is what it says, so it wouldn't affect the spell being cast.
Alright, Rin, let's hope you live. Oh, you're not going to. That's
What the?
32 slashing damage. Are you still alive?
Yep, still up.
Good, because there's more.
What a dick.
I just wanted to make sure this wasn't a two-parter here. 17 necrotic damage.
And that puts me down.
But you are at 0, and you are now enveloped in this tornado. And I need to keep this in mind. Okay, so first off, I need a con save, and the damage is all of your hit points. So it's half of what all of that was. So it's
Damn.
above a 20. Would you roll?
Dice says a 22.
Yeah, there you go. Sorry, 22.
I don't think that's enough, though, because it was 49 damage. So you had to do half of 49
For a con save for what?
for injury check. So I need...
No. Wait, since when? I thought it's what you go beyond your hit points, which is 1.
You can argue with me right now, really.
No, I just thought that's the way it was. How?
The damage taken or 10, whichever is lowest. So that's why if it's under 20, it's normally very easy to beat. So I need a D100 roll for it.
Okay. 40.
40. Alright, let's take a look here. At least that's not the, like, immediate death category. Do you want a picture of it? That way you can kind of do it how you want. Don't you
Sure.
have this table?
Nope.
Uh-oh.
Can you group it?
Yeah. As long as you guys promise to be good about it. Alright, so number 40, that's what it'll be, assuming you come back to life. Which, of course, you will. However, that is its turn, and we're back to the top of the round. Temin. Temin, you just watched from the stairs as Rin basically got just wrecked with gem shards and like flying pickaxe within it. You watch as it just kind of sticks him in the chest. As you watch, then his necrotic energy is just kind of like wrapping him within this tornado that is engulfing him.
And the tornado is still
engulfing him.
all right. 5, 10, 15, 20. Can I make it? 5, 10, 15, 20. I can't. I can't believe I'm blowing my turn like this. But sure. Bonus action dash to get right next to him. And then action, pour a potion of spare the dying
Potion of Spirit dying?
down his throat.
You have a potion of spare the dying.
From my herbalism escapades.
I don't remember.
Nice.
My only potion of spare the dying, I would add.
It's gonna be, so again, he's in a tornado. So if you were going to manually feed him this potion, this is gonna be a little hard to do while he is being wrapped up in this tornado. So you can either attempt a very difficult check to do it while he's there, or you can try and get him out of the tornado. I'll let you choose what you want to do on that.
I will say screw it and attempt this. Attempt to feed it to him in the tornado.
Make a sleight of hand check. The DC is going to be 16.
Oh, that's a big nope. No, 11.
So you go and you take it and you kind of put your small halfling hand in the tornado and you watch as you're getting it close to where his mouth is, as he's kind of being thrashed around, and you watch as this pickaxe that's been rolling around this tornado comes and just smashes the bottle in your hand and destroys it.
I'm just gonna say, basically look at his moorbounder and be like, get him out of here.
Make an animal handling check with advantage.
I was gonna say I did tell him to be able to get me out, so.
No, I'm not saying I wouldn't have done that anyways, but this is kind of like a power moment here.
I'm gonna keep it clean and just say dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. We'll see on their turn what they do. And speaking of, Rin.
Oh, actually, really quick though.
Not speaking of. Go ahead.
Can I spend the rest of my movement? Because I had to burn like 5 feet. All right, I'm just gonna scooch on closer to Aoth. Right there. And that's my turn.
Perfect. Rin. Can I get a death save?
Wait, didn't
Yep.
Spirit of dying? Didn't he get like the drink or something? Or...
No, he got destroyed in the attempt of...
Oh shit.
Now, if you look in beyond, you will see it, unless you want me to send it to you, because we're doing that deal.
I don't really care, I just want to know what it is. I have too many tabs up, so I trust you.
Okay.
Is it a 20?
No, I'm not gonna tell everybody what it is. Remember, we're not telling everybody.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, I forgot. But I still gotta know. So where?
That's what I'm saying. You can look in beyond. It's on there. I did it just to you as the DM, but I can also.
Can you just message me?
That's fine. I'll just I'll just text you what it is. That's fine.
Thank you. Okay, perfect. In the meantime, though, your Moorbounder is absolutely going to try and pull you out of there. So can you go ahead and make a strength check for the Moorbounder?
Buddy.
This everybody can know.
For sure.
If I could roll right. Jesus Christ. 8.
Total with the Moorbounders?
Yeah, I rolled a 4. Plus 4.
It is kind of just like tugging at you, trying to get you out, but this little thing on it is just like biting it and kind of really annoying the crap out of it. But it's not going to leave your side until it can get you out. And since it can't get you out right now, it's just staying there. I also need you to take one, or actually, we'll keep this private as well. Next up is Blitzkrieg.
Shit. So many things gotta do. Fuck. I think if I see that little wind aura around Rin, it's like, oh, he's down. Like, oh, he's still got to get rid of that. Get rid of it. So he's gonna probably charge up his blaster, and then he is going to take out his. He's gonna take out his just like a metal rod, basically. It looks like it's used for like conducting electricity. Okay. And he's gonna point it at the skeleton guy, and in this rod is also like hooked up with like a scope and all that, and like a trigger and all that fun shit. Anyway, so he's gonna fire a scorching ray toward that guy.
Okay.
Almost like
3 attacks, correct?
Yes.
All right. Roll for those 3 attacks, and you're attacking the skeleton all 3 times.
Yeah, I'm gonna go straight for that skeleton guy because I see like it's a big threat right now. So.
Sweet.
Okay, first roll. It is a 15.
15 misses.
Okay, it hits the rock basically. All right, second attack is a 17.
17 also misses because of the cover.
Damn it. Still learning how to control this thing. Final attack. It is a nat 20, 27. Oh shit! Oh, the chunky dragon just popped into my screen because I used the dice. So yeah, I got a 20.
So double damage on this one. So
all right, double damage.
Double the dice.
Okay. On top of that damage, when I actually roll it here. Wait, this is scorching ray, right? Okay, let's see. Sorry, guys. So it's gonna be oh my god, rolled really low. So basically it is 8 points of damage, fire damage, because I rolled a 4, and then I get to add my arcane firearm ability. So I rolled another D8 and then double that because of my deductive 1 thing, and that's a 5, so another 10. So a total of 18 points of damage.
So you watch as it hits this creature, and while it is a solid, perfectly strike hit, it still only does about half as much as you expected a hit of that to do. It seems like the bones themselves seem to be resistant to the fire.
He goes, what? He's a little annoyed now. All right, he's going to his little Eldritch Cannon's gonna basically do a. Is that guy? That's within melee range, right? Or is it like?
No, it's only 30 feet up the wall at this point.
Okay, perfect. Then he's my Eldritch Cannon's gonna do like another ballista, force ballista on it.
On the skeleton or on the little one?
Actually, on the skeleton.
Okay.
The one far away. Okay, that's gonna be a 18.
18 hits despite the cover.
Nice. Okay, and that's gonna deal 10 points of force damage as it blasts all the way across the map.
You said 4 damage, 4 force?
10.
10 force. Ooh, nice. And you
Yep,
see as the force damage hits with full force, despite the
force.
pun. You're
Cool.
watching as this thing has taken a lot of shots at this point. It's taken a lot of, but it's still above that bloodied status.
Okay. Shit, man. Yeah, and that's all I could do. I'm done.
All right, into your turn. Aot, you are up next.
I'll be faster
Alright,
next time.
so
No.
yeah, good. Is that tornado still going on right there in front of me?
It is persisting, and he is,
And I still got this little dude.
or not like
He is.
just within it.
Oh. I still have this little dude clambering all over my armor.
Yep.
So, can I grab him and baseball pitch him into the tornado?
Well, first off, he's on the ground right now. You had already gotten him off, but if you wish that to be
Okay.
your attack, you can. We would improvise.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead
Yeah.
and make a grapple check to start with. So just an athletics versus their either athletics or acrobatics.
Nat 20 plus 6.
Ooh, they rolled a 19, but that's still not beating the nat 20. So I would say not only can you do this grappling him, but in the same turn you can then also throw it because of your natural 20. And because of
All
your
right.
natural 20, we will just make that a success. We don't have to roll for anything like that. So you will be able to easily chuck this thing into the tornado, which I assume
Hits Ren.
is going to fry this thing. But let's roll the damage for it.
Is it a fastball or is it a screwball? They go like this.
Yeah, it's done.
It's like a softball pitch.
Yes, you just basically toss it in. You watch as right next to Rin's body, it just basically like shreds into little mechanical pieces that are now also flying around the tornado, probably doing damage to Rin.
Boing, boing, boing.
But yeah, that guy is gone.
Nice.
All right. I'm gonna take my movement and go help Reek.
So you have bonus action movement.
Okay. So yeah, I'm still gonna move toward Reek.
Okay.
Oh,
That'll
is this
be
the
it.
one? Is it the one on top of Rin that's dead?
I thought
Yeah.
I deleted the tornado on accident. Yeah, that's what I meant to do. It's all good. I will fix it. Run your way. And then is that the end of your turn, or do you have a bonus action?
Yes.
You do.
Nope. That's it for me.
Reek.
Oh, hello there. Alright. I'm going to recklessly attack the bag of bones for a 16.
Oh, a turd.
16 does hit.
Wait. And
Right.
that's for 10.
Yeah, well, you ended up moving close.
No, because I'm up. I'm 10 foot up.
Alright,
So, that is... It's 9?
Sounds like
9 to hit, or 9 damage.
9 damage.
9 damage. Okay.
we need some
And
asymmetric
I
dice, right?
have 6 for the butt stroke, which I assume did nothing. Then my second attack, which I forgot the first turn.
Yeah.
I noticed also that you tried reminding me, and I was too dense and drunk. So that is a 23 to hit.
Definitely hits.
No hard feelings. I'm the one that forgot how to play my character. And as for 10 damage.
How much? 10?
No, that one's 8.
Oh, 8. Because I'm feeling nice and one of you guys are already dying, go ahead and take another attack for your one that you missed last time.
Fair enough. Okay, and that is for 24. That is 13 damage.
13 damage. This thing's definitely bloodied at this point, as you have just kind of racked into it just over and over, just slicing and hitting with the butt, and the runes just keep carving through it. And it seems to be doing quite a good work on this, and it is definitely bloodied at this point. Is that the end of your turn?
Maybe is that spider thing on me, or is it still on the cliff?
It is on you.
I would like to take my movement and go to an altitude of 60 foot in the air, see if I could shake it loose.
Okay, give me 1 second here.
these things can fly. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. So how are you? So without an action, I'm assuming you're just like moving erratically.
Yeah, I would just get up to the top, and as I flip upside down to start diving back down for my next attack on my next turn, I would just push it up in the air.
It's like a dragon.
It is making a 19 grapple check onto you, so I'm gonna say it holds for now.
Okay.
Good RPing or whatever it is. Speaking of though, it's their turn. So let's bring in the reinforcements.
Uh-oh.
He's taking too long for this.
What do you mean? I'm putting them out there right now.
I don't know.
Are you implying there's too many of them now?
Yep.
Yeah, you can get there. It's gonna go straight for Aoth. This one's still being 6 feet up in the air with him. It's going to attack there. This one's also going to run over here to attack Aoth. This one's going to come to Temin. This one's going to finish its climb up, but it has to dash to do so. So it will come up here. And this one is also going to come over to the Warbound. Alright, let's roll some dice. First against Reek. That is a 22 to hit. Oh, isn't it at advantage too because you reckless?
Yes, as I struggle with my mute button, so...
I rolled two 22s. That still only counts as one hit. So that is going to be a 3 force damage, and I need another dexterity saving.
22.
That is another success. Just the force damage. As you watch as it's like on your feathers, and you watch as this little arcane pulse kind of shoots through your feathers as you kind of feel the force pain there. Next up, we'll do our 2 attacks against Aoth. They're going to be at advantage because you're flanked. First one is a 13. And second one is a 20.
The 13 misses. Yeah, the 20 hits.
20 hits?
Yep.
Okay. That is going to be 8 force damage, and I need a dex save from you as well.
The dex is 19.
19 is success. I've already rolled for everybody else. Temin, your attack is a 9 to hit.
Big no.
And then the 2 against the Moorbounder, one is a 21, and the other is a 15.
With the dodge action?
It does not have the dodge action anymore. It tried to pull you out last time.
Oh, okay. Then one of them hits.
Okay. And make a dex save for the Moorbounder, please. It's 3 force damage. Dex save.
Yep, that's happening. Dirty 20.
It's good. Alright, that is their turn. It is now Iliad's turn. Iliad, having not been given a lot more instruction, is going to...
Overwatch.
Yep, well, Overwatch is what they're given, but...
Use your head, girl.
She has healing abilities, but she just can't get there in time.
That's fine.
I mean, it's not, but she can't get there in time. Alright, so
Yeah.
bonus action is going to shoot the one next to Aoth still, or one of the ones next to Aoth. That is a... Oh, I don't roll for them, thank God. Roll for... I've rolled like natural ones both times. I've accidentally rolled for their character.
Attack roll?
Yeah, just an attack roll.
Okay. It is a 14. That's 4, is it?
14 plus 5, so that is a 19 to hit, which is a hit.
Nice.
And then that is going to be
Is it the 2?
2d8 plus
2d8.
3.
2d8. That is 13 plus 8, 21 points of damage. 6 plus 7.
Wait, huh? 13
I rolled
plus 3 is 16.
Oh, plus 3. I'm sorry. I thought you said plus 8 for some reason. Okay, yeah.
Plus
Yeah, 16 points of damage.
16 points of damage. You watch as this one is almost just one shot off the cliff as it takes all of this damage. I'm going to mark it in red underline. This one is almost completely destroyed. So that was their bonus action. You watch as she's sitting down next to this thing is going to pull out a crossbow, and it's going to shoot that same one again.
Yeah. Okay, let me roll.
Yep. See, I'm already picking up dice to fail.
I know. Just an 8.
8 plus 3 is only an 11 to hit. So the crossbow bolt misses. She curses a little bit under her breath. Alright. That is Iliad's turn. Ma. Ma was told to stick close to you. But
I hope Ma
also has some curing spells. So let's see.
Is she a member of the Curers Guild, the Healers Guild, or no? And she has to.
guys, the
So
guilty.
that's 5, 10. This is only a 10-foot drop from here. Or, no, excuse me, a 20-foot drop from here. She makes a acrobatics of 18. So I'll say that's good.
Why are you rolling for her? What? No.
Well, you're right. Sorry, roll an acrobatics check. I actually found I fucking rolled something good. Temin.
Natural 1.
Nope.
Definitely buddy fucked. On
She eats
accident.
it.
And she does not have the lucky feat, so...
So she's going to take 10 bludgeoning damage and she just wipes out on the ground prone.
Ouch.
She is then going to use her action to... Yeah, 'cause she can't use bonus actions to do anything. Yeah, she's going to go ahead and use her action to stand and move further. And then she's essentially just going to be here next to this to hopefully assist when things come down.
Okay.
That's really all she can do. Alright, next up is Bone Daddy. Alright, well, he doesn't have to worry about
Bone Daddy.
keeping his tornado up because it's already up. So he is going to go ahead and just attack you with its spectral claw. So they'll both be against Reek.
Reek is 60 feet up, mind you.
Oh, that's true. Forgot about that. You make a good point. Okay. The bones don't do anything that you can perceive at this point. Next up is top of the round, Temin.
Stabby. I don't like this spider thing.
Roll to hit.
12 for short sword.
12 misses.
About a 23.
23 hits.
Cool. Ooh. And as a piercer, I'm gonna re-roll my... Actually,
Yeah, swashbuckler too, I think, right?
I still have 2d6 as my sneak attack. No, it's 3d6 now. Yeah!
And you get to attack because you're a swashbuckler, right?
Correct. Simply because I am not disadvantaged in any way. I will take that. 13 points of damage.
So once again, you almost completely one-shot this creature with this attack, and it is almost entirely destroyed. You pull back your short sword and you watch as it looks like the machine had tried to grab onto the sword to do something with it, but your attack was so pure that nothing happened.
Yeah, as a footnote, it doesn't really matter, but that was my dagger.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, short sword missed.
Yeah, that is action and bonus action then.
No. Well, actually, yeah. I'm gonna run opposite Aoth over here.
Okay. The creature will get an attack of opportunity when you leave, or Do you not get them?
No, he does not. Do.
Surprise, guys. All right, let's go.
How high is this ledge, by the way?
Which one are you?
Like where I am?
Oh, 50 feet.
50.
50.
How do you
All right. Rin, I need you to make a death save and text me the result.
Yep. And death save and the trying for Morty to pull me out.
Pause for a second on that. Did you roll for Morty the first time, or did I roll for Morty?
I rolled for Morty.
Yeah, we'll come to that.
Yep.
All right, still bodied, floating around, doing all that good jazz. All right, next is Blitzkrieg.
Long jump. When you make a long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score. So strength score as in like 11, or does it count like your modifier?
Sorry,
Do you know how to? Like if you do like a long jump, when you make a long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score. Oh, score. So that means 11.
Correct.
So if I make a long jump, I make 10. Okay. Wait a minute before the jump. You make a stand. You can leave only half of the. You can jump costs a foot of movement. Each foot you clear on the jump costs a foot of movement. Oh shit. Okay. So hang on. So if I do that, that counts
What are you
as.
trying to do?
I'm trying to jump down this fucking ledge, man.
Oh, yeah, I mean, you can do that. You're just going to be falling 50 feet, so you'll take whatever damage falling 50 feet is.
You're gonna Wile E. Coyote that, like just
Yeah, man. I could.
straight across.
I'm
and
not gonna
then
die. It's a 5d6, right? No big deal. He's doing the numbers on his head right now. Like, it doesn't look too bad.
Okay, go ahead and make an acrobatics check.
Wait. I didn't understand what I was gonna do.
Aim for
yet.
the bushes.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, I see bushes like right here. I was like, oh,
Bushes?
this bush there.
This is freaking desert.
Damn it!
You're lucky if the
Tumble-
sun's off.
It might be some
Tumbleweeds.
soft sand down there.
Aim
You
for
know
the
what?
soft rocks.
I want to do.
Not even an awning.
Okay, I'm gonna use my bonus action to basically use my shield up. Say, all right, buddy, this is what we're gonna do, and then he's gonna basically do the protector, which is gonna be. Protector is 1d8 plus 4. I'm gonna roll 1. Yeah, 1d8. Yeah.
Okay.
So 7 plus 4, so that's gonna be 11.
Okay, and then you're jumping.
I have 11 temp hit points. Thanks, buddy. All right, I'm gonna do a long jump, which is gonna be.
You clear the edge of the cliff. That's not the issue. Roll an acrobatics check to see how much of the damage you can absorb.
From falling.
Acrobatics, okay.
Because you don't have a climbing speed, right?
I don't know. All right,
How the
guys.
fuck are you a bug without a climbing speed? What is this? What's the advantage of being a bug?
Climbing bug. He's a regular floor bug. Yes. Okay, acrobatics gonna be 15.
15. So we'll say that you save from about 20 feet of the fall.
Okay.
The last 30 feet go a little astray, and you take 14 bludgeoning damage on the way down. So
Okay.
it kind of cuts through the 10 hit points and just a little bit of a bruise.
All right, and I took a long jump. So basically, wait, where am I?
Back in the middle of the screen.
Oh, there it goes. Okay. All right, so my long jump will end up over here. Okay. So I'm down there, and I took 14 points of damage. You said?
Yep, and you would be prone.
Cool. Prone? Oh, you son of a bitch.
Sorry,
damn it.
well,
That's the rules, bud.
gracefully, I don't know.
Shit. Okay. I guess I'll stand up.
15 feet. You have like what, 5 feet left? Because it took you 10
Well, the-
feet to get there, basically, and then half your movement.
The long jump doesn't count. It only counts like 1 feet per like square.
Oh,
So
I got you. So,
yeah, so that's
you still
basically
have like 15 feet then.
15. Yeah, about there. So 5, 10, 15. I'm coming, Adjudicator. And then I still have an action, right? I do.
Yeah, that was just movement and falling.
Okay. I'm going to 5, 10, 15. I'm gonna fire a. I'm gonna fire a frostbolt actually at the giant. You know what? I'll do another scorching ray. And this time I'm gonna hit. I want to hit the hurt ones. So the one next to Aoff, the south one.
Okay.
That's the first one I'm gonna shoot.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
That's 15.
Hits.
Okay, that's gonna be 10 points of damage. Fire damage.
Blows it up. Little ball.
Cool. All right, and then I'll point to the one to the south of me. I'll blow that one up too. I try to. That's a nat 20 for 27. Another chunky dragon flies into my screen, dealing 10 points of scorching damage on a crit.
Blows that one up.
And my last hit's gonna be the. I want to shoot the one next to Reek actually. The tiny one next to Reek.
Okay.
12.
12 misses.
Is this okay?
He's so far up in the air that it's hard to get a good shot at him without hitting Reek.
Oh, it's like kind of stuck on him or something. All right, that's not my turn, guys.
All right. Aeon.
I'm hobbling, man.
So I'm gonna try and join that party over there. Well, is this guy latched onto me or is he next to me? Ah, dang it. So he'd take an opportunity if I start moving.
Probably.
Well, let's start whacking at him.
Okay, roll to hit.
Does a 12 hit? Actually, it's a 14. Does a 14 hit?
14 does not hit.
Oh, okay.
You kind of swing.
But I get 2 attacks nowadays, right? Now that I'm fancy. So let's try that again. All right. Does a 16 hit?
16 does hit. Roll.
Nice.
All right.
Is your weapon magical?
Yes. It's a 9 damage.
9 damage. Okay. I need you to go ahead and put a -1 penalty on the weapon.
What? -1 damage.
-1 to attack rolls and damage.
Damn.
But you did bloody it.
Okay. All right.
That's action, attack. Anything for bonus action?
I'm gonna cry because my weapon is hurt. No, that's it.
Nice.
Okay. Perfect. Next up is then Reek.
So I tuck my wings back aerodynamically to enter free fall, diving back towards the bag of bones. And as I reach 10 foot away, I ideally bonus action with the blunt end pried into the spiderling to pry it off and throw it down the remaining 10 feet at the bag of bones.
Okay. Are you trying to do this with like a claw, or you said with your weapon?
With my weapon, so the butt trying to pry it off.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll your attack.
And is that going to be full arm master attack on that one, or it's like unarmed strike? I only ask because it's different hit die or regular attack.
Normally you can use your butt after a regular attack, and I assume you plan to attack, right? You're just doing this in a different order, so that's fine. Just use it as your normal bonus action.
Okay, so 7.
You can't like lodge it. It keeps like moving on to like different parts of your back as you're like spiraling. You just can't get it.
Okay, so then my 2 attacks on the bag of bones. Reckless attacks, so that is a 19.
Technically, you can make the polearm attack a reckless attack too if you wanted.
Oh, I've not been doing that. Okay. That didn't help. That was 6. So then that one, then 7 or 8. So that's 12 damage on the first attack.
Did you hit with the first attack? I didn't hear what you.
Yeah, it was 19.
Yeah, definitely hits. And you said 12 damage.
And then second reckless attack, 22 to hit.
Definitely hits.
One or one. So that's for 5 damage.
It's looking really hurt at this point. The bones are beginning to crack. It's looking frail. The arcane is kind of dipping in and out of the eyes, and you also see, as it kind of flickers, the creatures flicker as well, kind of in unison. All right, into your turn.
All right. Sorry. Just for the free speak, I would yell, target the bones.
Okay, what?
Said target
Why does
the
it keep-
bones.
Yeah. Target the bones.
Okay.
Okay. At the end of his turn, you guys hear more of the little creatures coming.
Oh, damn. No wonder they abandoned this place.
All right. So it is their turn. So the one that's on Reek is going to go ahead and attack with advantage. That is a 19 to hit.
Definitely does hit.
Roll a dex save, and you take 6 force damage.
18 for the dex save.
Okay, you're good. This one climbs up the wall and is going to jump to attack you as well. Again, at advantage.
I'm sorry, you said 4 for the force damage?
I said 6.
Okay.
And then the next one's gonna roll a 15 to hit.
That misses, shockingly, but reckless attack.
I rolled it at advantage, that was still 15. So
Okay.
this one jumps to get you, it misses and falls to the ground, taking 3 bludgeoning damage.
Take that.
Okay, so it's those two. The one next to you, Aoth, is going to go ahead and attack. That is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
That is 8 points of force damage, and I need a dex save.
1 sec, actually.
Okay,
You said it was a 19?
I did say that.
Damn it. With that cloak, I have an 18 AC. So, you said a dex save?
Yes, and you take 8 points of force damage.
Dex is 18.
18, and you were good with the dex save. This one comes right up and is going to attack Temin. Temin, that is 8 to hit.
Negative.
The other one at the top of the ridge is going to attack your turret, because I believe it has hit points, yes?
Yeah, 25 plus 11.
So that's 12 to hit.
12 is a miss.
Okay. It tries to
It
kind of get
takes
into
off.
the mechanics of your turret, and you watch as the turret just kind of like raises a leg and just like shakes it off.
Yeah.
This one here is going to run out to you, Blitzkrieg.
Okay.
That is a 17 to hit.
17 is a miss.
And then this one here.
Can that block you with shield?
It's going to come all the way around. It's going to attack Maw. That's a 19 to hit, which definitely hits. Well, I'm pretty sure it definitely hits. I guess I should double check that. It hits, but not definitely. That is still going to be then. She has 18 AC.
Okay.
That is 7 force damage. And Temin, can I get a d20 roll, please?
Only because you said please. It was almost a 20. 8.
8 total. Oof. Alright, so let's see here. So first off, there's a large gaping wound now in her, because this thing is truly able to attach.
Again?
1 more necrotic damage.
Oh no.
At the end of... So, I'll let you make this choice just because I don't want to. You can either have the necrotic damage apply negative penalties to her armor, or go directly to her. Does that make sense? She can either basically
Yeah.
take one to her chainmail or her shield, or she can take the necrotic damage.
Yeah, let's take that damage to the shield.
Okay. So the shield, I'll make a comment, is now at -1. Okay. Next up is Van. Because I believe that. Oh, there's 2 against the Morbounder still. How could I forget? One's trash and one's 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
Make that dex save for me, please. And that is going to be 10 force damage to the Morbounder.
Oh no.
10's quite a bit. Oof. Deck save coming up. 6.
6. Okay. Then it is also going to take. This will be its turn, so I don't have to worry about it. But it doesn't have armor, so it will have to take the damage. But we'll do that on its turn.
It's natural armor.
Yeah, like I said, so
Yeah.
can't be destroyed. Alright, Iliad is up. And she heard somebody yell out to attack the bones. So since she still can't do crap from how far away she is going to go ahead and do bonus action attack with the cannon.
Okay, let me do that.
Yep, thank goodness, because my dice went 16.
It's 12.
12 does not hit.
Okay.
But then I don't think her crossbow can reach that far.
Can it? Doesn't it?
It's 80 feet. So it's 50.
75.
Did you do the math?
No, I just counted the squares, but I don't know about
So 50 feet up.
Yeah. Well, I mean gravity, right? Because it's gonna fall.
I think it's the exact same horizontal distance as vertical distance with D&D rules, because I think a diagonal line and a straight line are the same number of squares. So, yeah, we'll say she shoots the crossbow at it as well.
All right, shooting the crossbow. Oh, 16 plus whatever. Oh,
That's a hit.
get it. All right, and that's what is it? 1d6 or?
It's going to be 1d8. And as you roll that, we'll get a quick intermission of cuteness.
All right.
Oh, say hi to the internet. Say hi, internet.
What's up, little dude?
Say it.
That's a pretty cool onesie.
Hi.
Now your
Oh, we
voice is
can't
forever
hear.
immortalized on the internet.
I rolled a 2 damage.
2 damage. 2 on the dice, so that's 3 total damage.
3 total.
However, it is resistant, so it is
Oh damn. Good shot though. Good shot. You hit it.
non-magically. Yeah, you just watch as it sticks in and kind of just like incinerates and falls to ash.
Damn.
Alright, into the Iliad's turn. It is Ma's turn. So Ma is going to come over and stick her hand in the tornado and is going to attempt to cast Cure Wounds on Rin. So she goes in there, uses that touch. You would receive 11 health,
Oh.
11. Great.
but it does not seem to have any effect on Rin's body.
Nope. Nothing happens.
Oh no. Oh no.
She does this and she goes, I don't know, but he's not healing.
Oh
Get him out of here.
Oh.
That was her action though. Bonus action.
Well, damn.
Yep.
She is going to. What's this do?
Peace, my friend. Rest in peace.
She is going to cast. Oh, it's just her, bummer. She's going to cast Bane. No, that's an action. Hang it. Shield of Faith is still up on Temin. Correct? You've been keeping track of that? Okay.
Anyone spare the dying?
Well, she has been dying, but she chose to go with healing. Alright, so that's her turn. Next up is the bones. You had come down to 10 feet, correct? Reek.
That is a true statement.
It is going to take its spectral claws, and you watch as these two spectral hands come out, and they shoot forward 15 feet and basically rack you from both sides. I believe at advantage because you raged.
That or a reckless attack. That is a fact.
Oh, yeah. You knew what I was thinking. All right, that is going to be a 19 to hit.
That will hit.
That is 28 slashing damage, which will be halved to 14. And I need a con save.
16.
16 is exactly what you needed. You feel like this, overwhelming tiredness wash over you as you get hit with the first one. As the second one comes in, that is a 22 to hit.
Yep.
10 halved to 5 slashing damage this time. However, I still need a con save.
11.
You are not able to do this time, and you suffer 1 level of exhaustion as you feel that tiredness wreak over you. And sadly, I need 1 last con save from you.
God damn.
I guess I'll just roll that as I look for condition 22 for that con save.
You feel as both of these claws grasping you, your body begin to rigid up as if you were becoming paralyzed, but you are able to resist that, and the spectral claws disperse from you. We are back at the top of the round.
Okay. And just so everybody knows, as they see the exhaustion wave over me, blood is coming from my ears, from my beak, from my mouth, my eyes, and several new holes.
Damn.
As I look as though I am about 2 rat bites away from death.
Yeah.
That's oddly specific. We are just going to take a dagger strike at the little jerk right next to me.
Okay, roll the hit.
No, that's crap. 11.
Right over the top.
Right over the top. I am short, but they are shorter. Alright, we're gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 up to Reek.
He's 10 feet in the air.
Near.
The creature to the south of him is on the ground, though.
Okay. Near Reek. And take a stab at that little jerk. Right there.
Disengage from the other one, or
Nope. As long as I make an attack.
Oh, I thought you had
No.
to attack. Okay, got it. So
Nope.
you're able to get away. So go ahead and roll
Yeah.
your second attack or your bonus action attack, however it works.
Ugh. 13. Poopy doo.
Also misses as this one falling onto the ground kind of is shaking its parts around, and then kind of comes up.
Okay. Yep. No, that's me.
All right. End of your turn. It is
Mine?
turn.
Do my things,
Yep.
and I will.
Moorbounder.
Yep, Moorbounder's gonna try and pull me out. Big money, no whammies.
No whammies.
17.
17 is just enough. You are able to finally get pulled free from this tornado as you watch as the tornado disappears as it finally gets you. Having now got you, it just takes off.
Yeah, he's gonna leave.
Make an animal handling check. Even though you're not alive, we're just kind of figuring out what he's gonna do.
19.
19. I think it's smart enough to know that you need help at this point, so it's not just going to take off running. But what it does is it deletes you from the map. It grabs you and is going to go ahead and move
Right off into the
back
sunset.
up to safety. This is essentially where it's trying to go. So 5, 10, 15, 20.
I reckon leap.
25, 30. Oh yeah, fuck that shit. It's gonna basically come up by Iliad, but these two things are still attached to him. This one's not.
God, these little things are.
That is its turn though, or your turn. Blitzkrieg.
Blitzkrieg, he saw what happened over there. He kind of knows what's up. He is just gonna like, oh, because Reek looks really bad. He's gonna basically, he's gonna cast a Frostbolt on the main skeleton guy.
Okay.
That's a 15 con save.
That is a 18 on 18 concept.
Okay, so he takes half damage of 9, so 4 damage. Plus my arcane firearm will trigger for 1d8. So that's gonna be 8. So 8 was it?
Damage.
Plus of cold damage, yeah.
So you watch as again your cold strikes out, and you watch as this time, instead of it kind of not being affected as much by the bones, you watch as it hits the bones and then just sizzles off, as once again it seems to be resistant to cold as well.
Okay. So this thing is pretty resistant, huh? Shit. Okay. My Eldritch Cannon is gonna fire another at disadvantage, I think, right? Because I think that thing's at melee range now.
It is a melee range, yes.
Yeah, so disadvantage, fire into the skeleton.
Okay.
Eldritch force builds the disadvantage. That's gonna be a 23.
Definitely hits even with the
Yep. And this time it's gonna do 16 points of damage.
force damage, right?
Yeah, 16 points of force damage.
You watch as this like shoots a gigantic hole in the center of the skeleton that's kind of still there. It's alive, but it's barely alive at this point, or undead.
Okay.
You watch as all of the arcane kind of flickers.
All the little things. Okay.
Uh,
And yeah, I guess I'll do the same thing, like, you know, just psychic what was it? Telepathically tell everybody around me, like, you know, focus a skeleton, like Reek said. And then that's the end of my turn.
right. AI.
All right. Having heard that message, I am going to run to the skeleton. Can I disengage from this little dude that's right next to me?
It would take an action to do so, so it depends on if you care about that.
But I'll still be able to attack the Skeletor, right?
You could,
An action
if
is
you-
typically an action, but I believe you still have action surge if you wish to use it.
Oh, okay. Then
or you could
yes.
just take the hit, run toward it.
Your action.
All right, I'll do that. Oh, yep.
That's an 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
4 force damage, and I need a dex save.
So pretty much you would probably be
15.
15 is enough. You are free to move now, but this thing is
Okay.
now on you, so actually you don't have to take. roll with it. No, we'll still say it's not on you, but you.
All right. 2. All right. So I'm there. And
Right.
oh,
Consistent with the rest of everything. It comes with you, but you still need to. But you still.
all right. So yeah, I'm gonna attack that jerk.
Okay, roll
Oh, I messed up my hit points. Fuck.
oh what?
Because when you said a -1, I think I overrode it and just made the whole thing a -1.
Hey, real quick side note. that damage was supposed to happen on Morty's turn. What did Morty take damage-wise?
Oh, thank you for reminding me. 4 necrotic damage.
Got it.
That's not what I meant.
Okay. Well, we'll figure out your hit points. I guess. Do you remember loosely what you're at?
Yeah, I fixed it. Okay, there we go. So yeah, I'm gonna hit him with my my rapier. Oh god. Yep. So it's a 7 plus 2, 9.
Was it plus 3?
No, it was a nat 1. It was a nat 1.
Oh, got it. Yeah, misses.
Yeah.
That's your first attack, though.
Yeah.
Still another one.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, there we go. That's a little better. So 23 to hit.
22 for you. Because it's -1 to your weapon.
And can I put Hunter's Mark on this guy?
Just go ahead and roll your damage first before you do that.
Okay, so it's 9 damage.
How
It's
do you want to do
8
this?
damage. 8 damage. 8 damage.
Even still, how do you want to do this?
Yeah, 8 damage. Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Kenny. How do you want to do this? Yeah.
How do you want to do
I'm going to just reach up with double hand with my sword and just smash right from skull to nuts all the way through and watch the bones just clatter like a bunch of dominoes
So as you do
being spilled by a toddler.
the bones again kind of like topple to the ground, but you watch as all of these little arcane mechanical things just zoop, 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 zoop. They all just kind of fall lifeless essentially where they are. We are out of initiative,
Nice.
Right.
All right.
Let's get to Ren.
and we will take our break here, and then we'll come back to that after break. So
Right.
let's go on a short intermission here, and
Oh boy.
All right.
come back in. You guys want to do 10 minutes?
That works.
That'll work.
All right, 10 minutes, and we'll be back. And welcome back. So we remember our scene as we left it. Within kind of this mine, you have recently just destroyed this pile of bones. You watch all of these tiny mechanical machines fall to the ground, now unpowered by arcane energy. And Rin and Morty are now up on top of the cliff near Iliad. What would you all like to do?
I'll probably like yell out, like telepathically talk to Iliad, like Iliad, check on Rin. Make sure he's okay. He didn't look too good.
Iliad
Yes.
will turn around and go ahead and make a...
Medicine?
Yeah, she'll just make a medicine check.
Okay, let me roll.
Oh yeah, you should probably do that.
Oh, yeah. Got it. I got you. Oh dang it. Maybe you should roll. Oh, I got a 7.
Yeah, I got a 19, so maybe I should have rolled. She
You should check out that app too.
she investigates kind of Rin, and she's like, I'm pretty sure he's dead. He looks dead.
What?
Looks pretty dead.
No. I guess
I mean, I can try and heal him if you want, but I'm pretty sure he's dead.
I'm gonna climb up there and see if I can take a look. So can I?
Yeah,
is
go
that
ahead and make a medicine check.
Up, down, over here. And I'll do a medicine check myself to see exactly what maybe I can find. Nope. I rolled a 7 too.
You come to
Because
the same conclusion.
I sure knows of her. Like, yeah, he does it.
Can I
Oh, this is not good.
look around this pile of bones and see if there's anything magical that would help in this situation?
Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
It's a 7.
Sadly, it seems like the arcane energy did not come from a source specifically. It just
Alright.
seems to be a bunch of bones.
Then
Tatters of
I am
cloth.
In that case, I'm gonna run up to the ledge where Pete or Ren is lying, and he has that medallion, right? That stone from his father.
Yes, he does.
So I'm gonna grab that, and I don't know how it works. You don't rub it like a genie lamp, but I'm gonna kind of send a prayer into it to see if I can
Make a religion check.
connect with his god. Damn it!
Probably not close enough
Both
to
those
make my own check do it.
Both those
Am I?
checks are -2s. So this one is a 14.
14. So, tell me what it is you say in your prayer.
So in my prayer, I'm just I don't know if anybody's out there. I'm not a man of faith, but if you can hear me, I am asking for your intervention for your child and follower and servant, Ren Ratal,
Get
oh
no
holy
immediate-
one.
You get no immediate response. Do you happen to remember what his god's name is?
It's in my other notebook where I had his damn sketch for his chest plate.
Do you remember what his god's is all about?
He didn't talk much about that, did he?
No. It was it had to do with spirits. Like that's why he can do the thing of the living. So like life and death and stuff. So, 1 second. Just 1 second.
That's what, dude?
Different world, different gods.
Oh,
Arawn
Are
of
but yes.
of life and death.
life and death. Okay.
Nothing immediately happens, but your prayer has been sent. Iliad goes, creature looks injured as well. But I can't get close enough to it to check. But it looks like it's still taking damage.
Really? I'm gonna try to what I've read the books on how to tame the Moorbounder and see if I could keep it from moving until we could do something.
Make an animal handling check with advantage, as it is
Yes.
fairly familiar with you.
You're a good boy. Use advantage in animal handling.
Right.
You're a very good boy. Come here. 11. Get over here.
11.
I said you're a good boy.
You are able to calm him down just enough for somebody to kind of check him out. Iliad
Okay.
being right there goes, should I just heal him or should I try and
Yes.
see if I can treat the wound?
Just heal him.
Alright, she touches and casts Cure
Okay.
Wounds.
He's getting restless.
And you watch as that wound closes up. And it seems like it's no longer actively hurting it, but it is still around bloodied, a little above bloodied.
Okay, I'll can I also inject one into it too?
If you wish to, yes.
Okay, I'll take out my little injector and it's like, got you, and then I'll just stab into for a solid 6 points of healing.
Okay. Perfect. All right. So that is that. And again, so what is it you guys wish to do at this point?
At this point, at least for me, I'm gonna look down the corpse of Rin. Is like, we need to roll him back. Is there any way to prevent the rotting? Does anyone know how to prevent rotting of the flesh?
And it goes. I can cast Spare the Dying. But I don't think that works the same way as other magics. Correct?
I do not know. Just do it.
She attempts to cast Spare the Dying, and it seems to have no effect.
That's weird. Okay.
Well, it's not magic that's gonna do that. It's gonna be something else. I am gonna take out of my herbalism kit. I'm gonna take some lavender, some berries and some mountain flowers and try and create like a salve.
Okay. Go ahead and make a medicine check with your proficiency for your herbalism.
You still warm to the touch.
So just straight roll plus proficiency.
If that is what if you're already proficient in medicine, then it's just a straight roll. If you were proficient in medicine, then you get to add your proficiency to your medicine check. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yes. So medicine roll because I am proficient.
Then yes, just medicine.
Okay, 16.
16. This is something new. You haven't, done anything like this, but the principles of these different plants you feel like would do something to preserve life or preserve, you've been doing it to like preserve like meats and stuff to not, go bad. But you think that the same concept will apply. Go ahead and roll a d4.
Ooh, I'm not going to use that dice one, Mark, because that was rolling ones all night. Better, 2.
Oh, actually,
You feel like at best,
middle.
the body will resist rot for only 2 days, especially in the sea.
Okay.
Oh,
So, 2 days. Plan B, we search these tunnels. Because there's something magical going on here. See what we can find while those injured take a rest. Swarm Keeper, you in?
Bliss gonna be like,
Oh,
what? Wait, Swarm Keeper?
You're Swarm Keeper.
It's like, oh, yeah, sure, it's close enough.
Alright.
Well, do you think if they're fast enough on the Moorbounder, perhaps they could ride back to town? Might be a safer bet. What do you think?
as everybody's talking, I'm walking around looking for big flecks of the gold, large chunks in the ground, saying, I don't put much stock in the magic if the healers say nothing's happened. We have 2 choices. We abandon mission, take him back to heal while we have time, or we press onward, knowing he's a casualty, possibly even collecting the bounty on him.
I'll turn to Iliad and Ma's like, how fast can you go if you were to bring him back to town?
They look at you and they go, well, I'm Ma speaking. I'm decently strong, and Iliad goes, so am I. Together we could probably get him back by nightfall. We've only been gone for about half a day.
With the
I don't think
Moorbounder,
the
too.
Moorbounder will allow, maybe if it carries him faster, but I don't think it will allow us to ride it.
Well, you still make it in time. I guess I'll look at the party and it's like, so Temin wants to, like, you want to explore this place, huh?
I do.
I'm kind of curious to see what kind of energy this is. And then the
Yeah.
rescue mission, too.
We can
Skeletons
mark the
just
location. He's risked his life to save us. His life should be our priority.
We can't all.
We can return here.
We should
all
know.
go back.
Do you want us to all go back?
What else would you have us do? We don't know what's in these caves. We're not at full strength. We don't know that anything we find would help him.
I think Rick is right. We should prepare to go back as a group because we don't have enough strength to continue a recovery mission, and likewise to try and risk exploring these mines.
Timeline wise.
I hate to sound.
Timeline
I hate to
wise.
sound duality. Oh, sorry, go ahead, Temin.
Timeline wise. Out of character. This would be half a day back to the city, and then half a day basically back to. Would that put us out of rescue mission timeline, or do we still have?
Do you remember you guys had like 11 days?
8 days or something. Yeah.
It should be 8 days, not 11. You had 8 days, and it's only a 4-day trip. So
Okay.
you
So we
might
could burn a
be little
day.
Close, but yeah.
Okay.
No.
We'd basically lose 1 day if we go back, and
and then
Get
double
Temin
back.
help or get Ren help.
Okay, let's go back.
Before we do that, I want to try the prayer thing one more time. But I want to grab that stone or emerald or whatever and drop to my knees with my sword in hand and just heat it up and say the same prayer one more time to Arwen and beg for his attention to his son and servant and see if heating it up just before destroying it to where it doesn't damage the stone, but it gets a nice glow to it.
Again, you cast your prayer, but you are not a man of faith. You don't have a connection to the gods. Maybe you're not entirely sure. You've done what you can.
All right, and I'm ready to go whenever everybody else is.
I think like Blitz.
Not to be the materialistic bastard. Did I find any decent sized chunks of gold? You said I saw some floating around. Where they anything of value?
Make an investigation check.
So I was rummaging.
He's like, we need to get him to safety, but real quick, I need to look for gold.
Clunk, clunk.
Well, y'all are lollygagging and whatnot. Might as well as freaking. Just like if you accidentally killed somebody, might as well as rob them. Check their wallet.
My turn, or
Yeah, go ahead.
okay.
I got
So
nat 20.
basically, like, while Rick is like looking for gold and stuff, he's thinking to himself like, what is it? Oh yeah, what is this filter of sunlight I'm holding? Take out this special like healing potion that was created for the person we're gonna rescue. It's like, I wonder how potent this thing is. I mean, it can't be that bad, right? Whatever. Maybe we could use a hair.
To answer your question, Reek, you find 4 inch by 4 inch cube of a silver. It's not a gemstone. It's some type of a metal ore. So it's maybe about the size of like a fist, maybe a small fist. You find a slightly smaller chunk that seems to be gold, but it's around like 2 inches by 2 inches. And then you find quite a large, like, it's not a perfect cube. It's more of like a fragment, but it's like maybe 8 to 10 inches long, 6 inches wide. That seems to be of a silver substance as well. Different silver substance than the other one. Looks less shiny than the other one.
Cool.
All right. So you guys say that you are heading back.
Yeah, I'll probably like put it away. It's like, you know what? We could still do this if you get back fast enough.
Oh,
we
I'm
can-
sorry. You were looking at something. What were you looking at?
I was looking at the filter of sunlight, the item that we crafted. It's like a healing potion, special one.
Okay.
I don't know exactly if it's like super special, but
Where?
I was
Yeah, go ahead and
considering-
make an Arcana check. Or if you're proficient in alchemy, you can make an Arcana check with advantage.
alchemy.
And where did you craft this again?
We basically like before we left town,
Oh,
like
in
one
the
of the
Alchemist
things.
Guild. That's right.
Yeah, we basically crafted just and you called it like the filter of sunlight.
Yeah, it was
supposedly-
Rosa who did it.
Yeah. So we'll have that thing. Just curious to see like what it's capable of. Maybe
Okay.
I don't really know. You want me to roll or?
Yeah,
Right.
please. Well, I'm sorry, I'm looking up what that does, but you don't know what that does, so go ahead and roll with.
We just know like we're gonna use it on if we actually end up rescuing
Yeah,
influx. We were gonna try to use that to help them recover.
yeah. So go ahead and make make with advantage an Arcana check.
Okay. It's gonna be a 19.
Okay.
Like a.
Are we sure it was Rosa? Are we sure it wasn't somebody else? Could it have been Jenna's creation? I know Jenna's not there right now. Sorry, I'm just having trouble finding it in my notes. We can come back to it in a bit.
Yeah, it's fine. Basically, he's gonna look at it as like, no, we can still save this for influx, but if we make it back in time, we still can get aid and save both of them. And then that's his final thought, and he tucks it back into his grotesque bag of holding. And they're like, okay, let's go.
Yeah,
Quickly.
we should definitely get some actual like healing potions though back in the city. That was, I think, a bit of an oversight.
Like, yes, good idea.
Okay. Who is going to be leading the journey back, since the person who led it here is rolling in the ground, or above the ground?
Incapacitated.
Incapacitated.
I will.
Okay, go ahead and make a survival check for me.
Ooh.
And I'm going to tell you ahead of the time the DC on this is 14.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, well, I got a 4.
Alright.
Got a plus 10 to go with that.
Nope.
What?
All right.
Can I help out since?
Are you
in it?
proficient?
Oh yeah, no.
I am. Can I help too? Because like,
If
I
you are
know these
proficient,
lands.
you can help.
I know this landscape. Very familiar. So he's gonna roll a 18.
18. You begin to kind of go off course a little bit, but with the help of Blitzkrieg, you're able to kind of keep yourself back on track, and you're able to kind of get yourself back to a place where you begin to see the passageways coming, but it is getting to be nightfall at this point. You get kind of up to where you had entered before, and there is kind of, again, that passageway behind kind of a set of rocks within the mountain. Do you guys just go up and knock, or Iliad goes, typically they don't let anyone in after nightfall, but perhaps we can convince them this is a special case?
I think so. How can we do that?
Well, we need them to be able to hear us first.
Okay, I'll. Can I do that actually? You can't speak to no one. So you telepath.
Reek, can you just fly up, over, or in? Or get me in one of those small crevices?
You would know those mountains are pretty high. Like, to get into the actual city.
Yeah, that's not through the front door.
No, the front door gets into a tunnel, and the tunnel goes, like, underground for a little ways. Remember, you guys went in there the first time you had come in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need a target for telepathy, so I can't do that. Does Reek wanna? You should fly up. Perhaps they'll see you. Hold the torch.
I'll hold it.
Oh, you hold the torch.
Make a...
Gotta wait
Just make
for,
a d20 roll. Add your
me?
vigor
For
yeah.
who?
Your chutzpah?
for the person screaming.
Oh, actually, I got something for that.
Yeah, I mean, you were the first person to say anything.
Yeah, I've got a commanding presence or something crazy like that.
Oh, great.
So I can do a superiority die and add that to it. Okay.
You would go ahead and kind of yell out, and you watch as the door kind of opens a little bit, and you see Tebomus open the door again with his kind of mohawk and his kind of tattoos and scars. So he's
that's
kind of
the.
he's kind of looking there, and he goes, "What are you doing back already?"
We need immediate medical help for our fallen friend.
If we get him up fast enough, we could still head out. We need to do this in haste.
You need backup. Is he unconscious?
He's
Yeah,
dead.
Healers?
He is our healer.
How long has he been dead?
The trip here is like 2 days.
12 hours.
No.
It took like half a day to get here.
Yeah, but half a travel day, right? Not like half a 24-hour day. We're talking about
it's like
like
6,
four
7
hours. Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
goes, I don't know any type of spells that could do that. Do you know of any?
Can we get him to the Healers Guild and have them?
He goes, I'm in the Healers Guild. I'm one of the highest
Oh.
members. I mean, I know how to cast spells like Revivify, where
Try that.
you do that within a minute, but this has been way over a minute. Well, you gotta use 100 gold diamond. I'm not gonna use a diamond on dead man.
Do we have a religion guild that could help me connect with the god Arwen?
I mean, got some.
Can I do-
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Are we sure that he's even dead?
It's just a flesh wound.
He looks at you and he goes.
Is he like legit dead?
He's like, I don't know. I mean, he goes, let me see the body, and he will go ahead and make a medicine check.
I mean, we kind of preserved what we could with magic and
He goes, did you
Herbs.
cure this body?
We
tried.
Not like cure.
not like healing cure, but like meat cure, kind of. 'Cause, I mean, same principles, right?
Interesting. Yeah, he's dead. He seems pretty dead.
So there's no one here that has the ability to revive him at all.
Do you know any spells that could? I don't.
Do I?
You mentioned Revivify. How much does a diamond cost?
And it has to be at least, I think, 100 gold or something like that. It's something I've only recently learned. Never had to use it before.
And it has to be done within the first minute.
Yeah, within a minute. So if you guys traveled for hours, there's no chance that it would work.
Aoth, you said religion.
Yeah, somebody who knows how to connect with Arwen.
Yeah, I mean,
Anybody. I mean, I know enough about religion that they love deals. Did you try doing that?
he goes, I mean, I'm not much of a religious guy myself. I am cleric, but kind of more my own cleric, if that makes sense. But let me think here. I think I can find out what the guild is called. Maybe you can find them.
Look at my notes. Look at my notes. Healer Guild.
He goes, looks like the best you're gonna get is the Healers Guild. Doesn't look like we have anything specifically for religion here. Guess nobody's really happy with the Empire's religious views as is.
Where is Wonus? Is he back from his?
Nah, he had his own mission he was sent to.
Do we have anybody who can? What's the word when you
Dig a
telepathically
grave?
communicate? Who can telepathically communicate?
Oh,
At a
you-
distance?
with send-in spells?
Yes,
Yeah, what about it?
I need to reach somebody.
What? I mean, the problem with sending spells is the person who's sending it has to have relations.
The other one.
What other one?
And time is of the essence right now too.
I mean, I can help dig a hole if you want. I've done it 1,000 times.
How about preservation? Are you able to do that?
We need to talk to somebody else.
Who do you want to talk to? I'm a member of the council. If there was somebody who had the ability to do it, trust me, I'd tell you.
How about Frederick?
His magic doesn't work quite like that.
Ah,
He's more of a wizard than he is a healer.
is there a circle of those the forest lovers, the tree huggers, those people?
Not a lot of them, and nobody's strong enough. I think Mavris would probably be your best chance. He's the highest cleric in our order, but even he only possesses spells up to the 5th circle of power. There's nothing in that circle that can bring somebody back from the dead.
Let's talk to him and see if he knows of something.
If you wish to do so, he should be in the city. You go see him.
Because like as we walk, it's like Blitzkrieg is probably like, we might have to let him stay here, or we might have to bury him. Is that the rituals that you guys follow?
Not giving up on him just yet.
Okay. Alright, I guess we'll keep walking.
So you guys are gonna go through the tunnels into the city, look for Marvis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
While we have time, yeah.
Go ahead and somebody roll a d20 for me.
I can do it.
Okay.
13.
You guys make it through the tunnels, and you guys head up into town. Do you guys have any specific place you're going to look for him?
Where's the council? Like, this is like a place that I went to before. Like,
Yeah,
count-
you're gonna check the council chamber.
yeah, the council chamber first. If we could find like someone to maybe like tell us where he is or something.
Okay.
A clerk.
You go to the council area. Somebody else roll a d20 for me.
I'll roll a d20. A 13.
The council building essentially is completely empty. It is already at this point evening, probably like 6, 7 in the evening at this point. Nobody seems to be at the guild hall.
I'm gonna look around for.
Yeah, I was gonna say, make a perception check, everybody, to see, if you see any people around.
Okay.
12.
8.
Reek got a 18.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. All right. Temin, you see kind of off in the distance, or actually you don't see off in the distance. Iliad and Ma come up to you and go, Mavris typically hangs out at the Shields of the Lost Age, the Artificer Guild, in the evenings.
I know where
Best
that
chance to go would be there.
Show us. Bring us to them.
Let's go. Quickly.
Somebody else roll a d20 for me.
I'll do it. Natural.
Natural
20.
Oh shit.
Okay. You make it down there, and again, this place is very kind of just like parts everywhere, things like that. You see both Rosa and Mavris kind of sitting together, Mavris is working on armor. You see Rosa's working on her alchemy. By the way, I did find the
Filter of sunlight.
filter of sunlight. It is just a healing potion.
Okay.
It just applies different modifiers, that's all.
I gotcha. Okay.
So they're sitting there. Did you guys, I'm assuming you left the Moorbounder at the stables?
If we walk into town, we were probably like, yeah.
Okay. Who is carrying the body then at this point, or did you leave the body with the Moorbounder?
No. I would say we brought the body with us.
Okay, so who's carrying the body?
Said the halfling.
I was gonna say Reek.
If it's not Reek,
That would be me.
yeah. If
Okay.
it is, great.
They see you all walking up, and Marvis goes, "Ugh, what can I do for you all today?"
Our friend passed away. We think. Is there any way for you to either save him or preserve him until we find a cure, a way of saving him?
He kind of goes, set down the body. And he begins to kind of reach over him, and you watch as kind of like red magic seems to kind of glow from his hands as he kind of moves back and forth, and he goes, I am certain that this body is no longer living. There is a tether, however. I do not know what it is. He goes, let me look at something. He goes, there is an undeath that lingers on this body. Tell me more about how it died.
Oh shit.
He was pummeled
into
in
a
a tornado
tornado.
by debris.
A magical
And then
tornado.
I described what the tornado was like to me, talking about how beyond the physical damage of the tornado, I felt a certain pain trying to describe, because I've never felt necrotic damage, trying to describe necrotic damage to the...
He goes, and this tornado, was it just a wild phenomenon, or was it magic cast?
It was Was magic cast.
It was magic cast by an undead creature.
By a skeletal creature with a bluish glow, who summons little creatures with a bluish glow.
He goes, I don't know about an undead creature that can summon others, but there are undead, arcane spirits. But oftentimes when people die to those undead spirits, it is possible that they may rise again as spirits themselves. Can somebody roll a d20 for me?
You got it.
Sure, I'll do it. 17.
17. He goes, typically the way to prevent body rising or something similar would be to cast bless or ceremony or other types of protection from undead spells on the body. I do not currently possess any of those at the moment, as I was not prepared for that today, but I could offer such assistance tomorrow. Or you could go around and see if anybody else has spells of that sort prepared.
Will the spell still work tomorrow?
I certainly don't know. I don't know how the specifics of if or when this will rise as an undead. I just know that it is a possibility.
Who could we talk to about that might have the spell tonight?
Good question. Anybody in the Clerics Guild or... let's see here.
Is Frederick part of that? I would like to
Frederick,
speak with him.
again, he's a wizard. You can speak with him if you wish.
I do need to speak with him. Can we send... Is there anybody here who we can send for him?
You watch as Rosa gets up and she goes, I'll go talk to him. Is there somewhere you'd like me to have him meet you?
Have him come meet us here and bring the... Is it a mace that he had?
No, he has the mace now. The mace is still on Rin.
Oh, he gave it back to Rin?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I think first thing I would probably do is like have a look at that. It's like, we should move that away from him for now. I think I'll probably try and move that weapon away from him. Okay. Maybe just scoot it to the side, maybe, you know. I'm not gonna touch it because I still feel like it's kind of weird and trusted.
I'll take it. I'll hold it for you and see if I can connect with whatever it is. Just kind of try and figure it out because I know there's something fucky about it, but I don't know what. So I'm just grasping at everything that I can in unfamiliar territory for me.
Okay.
Because I'm not religious at all. I know how to swing a hammer on an anvil.
Yeah. So Marvis goes, let's see here. People in the Healers Guild. Tebamos may have it. Rosa, do you have that up before you leave? And she's like, let me check my character sheet, girl. You never know. She goes, honestly, the best I could offer at this point is Lesser Restoration. I don't think it's really going to do anything. Again, I could help tomorrow, but that's tomorrow. So.
All right.
I do again. Healing's not going to help much for this, but I'll stop by the Healers Guild to see if there's anybody else there who might have that up and available. Does that sound okay?
Yes.
All right.
That sounds great.
I will be back shortly, and she takes off at a fairly quick. Can somebody roll me a d20?
It's a 12.
As you guys wait, is there anything other than your attunement to this weapon that you were attempting to do?
You're gonna try to attune to it? Oh. Ooh. I think this will kind of like just keep an eye on like the body because of what was mentioned about undeath and everything. We'll probably like start like talking about rotation of like watching, making sure doesn't come alive, well, undeath, you know.
Again, it's about maybe 8, 9 in the evening at this point. Go ahead, and I need one more person to roll a d20 for me.
I'll roll it. A 4.
Anybody else?
But I really don't
So
wanna roll
as you see Frederick, the Kenku, a human, and Rosa all kind of coming back down the street, you watch as the body begins to move.
Oh no.
And you watch as Aoth, your mind kind of begins to drift off. And we're going to have a quick moment with Aoth first, alone. So if my other good friends in the Discord could jump to another channel, I will come get you when we are done.
All right.
Oh,
Fun
snap.
And if you're watching my stream, stop or pause it.
Not the viewers, but the
Yeah, not the viewer.
players.
All hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of you. I know
Yeah.
I know Critical Role's not on right now. You hear a voice seep into your mind. You will not be a fit master. You are too kind to do what is necessary.
I'm white knuckling this. I'm white knuckling the handle, and I'm not here for your servitude. I'm here for your previous master, who has fallen in battle.
Weakling. He was unfit. He was an imposter.
He's brought you strength.
He has brought me
What?
nothing.
What can you do to bring him back? And what do you want in exchange?
I wish for him to die. That is my choice.
What is it that you want the most?
Someone willing to do what is necessary.
And if I bring you that someone,
Then we will make much change.
what will it take for you to bring your master back?
Not my master, but a fitting master. Someone willing to make the tough choices. To kill when necessary.
Can I do a charisma little thing to try and convince him?
Not at this point.
Okay.
But you watch as your connection to this voice lessens, and lessens, and lessens until it seems to be gone. You open your eyes, but instead of sitting before you amongst your comrades, you open your eyes and you sit before a large stone throne of jet black. Down the floor in front of you, you see a large rift, a crack through the stone floor, and at the end of that crack, you are sitting. Upon this throne, you see a giant figure, similar in appearance to Rin, in the sense that they have purplish skin, whitish hair, large black feathers. But this person seems older, wiser, far more powerful. He leans down a bit and goes, "You reached out to me in regards to my son."
Recognizing what's happening, I just drop to my knees and kind of prostrate, and
Kind of sits back a little bit in his throne.
as I begin to speak, your son has fallen in battle, a worthy death of a great warrior, but he requires your help to continue fighting in your name.
Worthy death, you say? Make a persuasion check.
Yeah. I can do a superiority die here, so D8. A 10.
He goes, "Perhaps worthy for you. I have higher standards. But I agree, he has not fulfilled his purpose yet. He has fallen short. I will give you an opportunity in which to save him. But in order for you to do so, you must not run or hide, but again strike down what it is that defeated him." You watch as
Very well.
the crack widens and you feel like falling and wake up. And let me go grab everybody else real quick.
Alright.
Come back, come back. So again, as you all see kind of
Nice roll, bro.
the body moving a bit, you watch as bones begin to shoot out of Rin's body.
No.
You watch as the flesh begins to kind of tear off. As
No.
a skeleton begins to stand up from within the corpse of what was once Rin. Those blue
Oh, no.
arcane eyes flaring, and you see an almost identical creature to what you had fought previously.
I
As
summon
it,
my Eldritch Cannon and apply it to my arm.
Yep, we're gonna go right into initiative here. And Pete, if you can hear me, come back, and we'll let you play yourself as evil.
Oh no.
Yep.
Evil Rin.
Oh yeah.
Evil undead Rin. What the frick?
Let me. Has everybody rolled initiative?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. How did I get higher initiative than 10?
Because I only rolled a 6.
Wow.
You know what? Forget it. Theater of the mind. Not hard. He's right next to all of you guys. So we'll say that everybody present for this is within 60 feet at this point. So let me get my good old piece of paper and notebook back. And for this fight, we have you guys, obviously. And then I have Iliad, Ma. We have Rosa. And we have Frederick.
Rosa, Frederick, Ma, and Iliad still there. Okay.
Well, Rosa, Frederick, and the other human had just arrived as this is happening.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, but I need to roll initiatives for them, so my people who are controlling the other people keep controlling those people, so if you haven't already rolled initiative for them, do so, and then I will take care of the 3 new people.
Would we have gotten a short rest during the journey back?
Yes. If you wish to take a short rest, you could have taken it. As you were waiting
Sweet.
here for people to get back for about an hour,
I get all my sneak attack slots back.
because those went away.
Yes.
Alright, so can I get 30 or below?
30 or below?
Yeah, that's everything, right? Let's do 20 or more.
I'm trying to look at this thing's dex mod. It's +1, 19.
So,
Reek is at 22.
okay. Reek, 22. 20 to 15, 19.
Iliad has 17. I don't know what his her initiative is.
Iliad, it's 0, so it's 17.
Okay.
And then 15 to 10.
Blitzkrieg got a 11.
Tammy got 14.
And remind me what your...
Yeah, Ma got a...
No, what your modifier is.
+8.
How do you have +8 to dexterity?
Dex modifier, +5.
Oh, you were giving me your initiative modifier. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
You'll go first. Okay, and then I'm sorry, was there anything, you said 11 was Blitzkrieg?
Yeah.
Alright, who is left?
Ma got a 9 on her rollie, so
Actually,
whatever
it's a
Dex is.
12.
Nice.
Okay, and then
Chaos has a 3.
Alright, am I missing anybody? Oh, I am. What's his face is also still there.
What was that?
Mavro.
Marvis?
Maverick.
It's Marvis, I think is what it is.
Yeah.
I had to
Marvin.
make it a weird name because, Texans.
Marvin.
I have him as well. We're probably gonna have to cut this fight short, but just so we know. All right.
Marvis teaches typing.
Yeah, exactly. Let's start at the top of the round. Reek. Basically, you guys get to act immediately because this thing essentially just formed in the time that you guys are all right there.
So I immediately enter a rage and charge straight in, recklessly attacking,
Okay.
as I take my bulwark to slice at what used to be a neck, and does a 23 hit.
Does.
22. Some okay, that's 14 damage.
Okay.
Second attack, 24 to hit.
Hit.
And that is for 6 or... Okay, so that is for 10 damage.
Okay.
And so slashing at the throat, coming back around, then across the gut, and then using the butt of my whole arm for a 21 to hit for... into the forehead for 4 damage.
Okay. All right. Immediately after you kind of charge in and begin to attack, is there anything else you would like to do?
None, I'm just toe-to-toe with him right now. That's it.
Okay. Frederick, turn. You watch as you kind of go running in and attack this thing. He goes, I thought we were coming to look at a body. What's going on here?
And that's right. This is exactly the creature that attacked us before.
Can we still save him? After you try to hold him back.
He watches you kind of go in and just start attacking him, and he goes, I can help if you'd like. And you watch as he pulls out the 2 arcane pistols at his side, and he just and he's gonna take 1 attack. That is a natural 1 for an 8, so it just kind of shoots off a little bit. Actually, hold on. Do I have?
Wait, so am I not controlling this one?
No, you are.
Okay.
I'm just keeping track of your health. That's all. All right. Yeah. I don't think I have. There we go. Here's what I'm looking for. Misfire. Yep. When it hits
Misfire.
1, it misfires.
Alright, so yeah, you watch as basically the gun, like, breaks as he does that, and he goes, well, that blows. And he's going to go ahead and, as a bonus action, you watch as he kind of moves a black wing, and he is going to spend 3 sorcery points to summon a Hound of Ill Omen, and have it essentially run up to next to this bone creature. I believe it gets its attacks as well.
So we just theater the minding this one?
Yep, we're just theater. I couldn't find a map fast enough to do anything about it. Okay. So it's going to go ahead and make an attack against the Wraith. 12 to hit.
So we became a Wraith.
Against 2.
The Wraith.
Ah.
I know you have the stats in front of you. I'm not looking at them right now. Does that hit?
What is it?
It was a... Well, actually, technically, you have another person around you, so it gets advantage on this. So let me re-roll that. Yeah, it's still a 13 to hit.
Nope, does not hit.
Yeah, so it's not able to do anything, but it is still there. Kind of this like blackish hound is right next to it. Frederick goes, all right, well, I guess get it. Next up is going to be you, Bone Shard Rin.
Alright, and who's closest to me?
Both Reek and this hound are right next to you, and then your companions are all within 60 feet of you.
Reek then is going to get the cyclone.
Okay. Alright, so you watch again as a kind of tornado begins to form directly underneath Reek, who had just attacked him. Reek, go ahead and make a strength save.
Save, so that's 15.
15 is a failure. So go ahead and roll the first bit of damage.
3d12.
Did you guys roll a hit dice for your short rest?
27.
Okay, so 27 halved to 13 because it's slashing damage. And then because you have a failure, go ahead and roll the second part.
That is a 34 for 68.
Wait, what are you? Oh, 34 for 68.
I just did 100 damage.
Yep. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, Pete. That's my bad. I changed the damage on the second part to D6s, not D8s. So re-roll that. It's still 66s, but it's not. I was like, how the heck did I get that much?
66s?
Mhm. Same number, just less of a dot.
Okay. 26.
26. Okay, that is full damage though, because it is necrotic. You are also enveloped within this whirlwind, so you are stuck within this tornado now. All right.
Right.
Are you, Rinwraith, attempting to do any movement or anything else?
In Wraith?
He would fly right up next to, like right next to Reek.
You're already right. Oh, like you just moved your 5 feet in. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, like move the 5 feet in. I want to be right next to him.
Yep, you are there. All right. Next up is Iliad. Iliad is going to look to Blitzkrieg and be like, "What are we doing?"
Shield up.
So
She
goes,
does he
okay.
have it?
Yep.
I
So
think he should have
so
that.
she drops her turret, which kind of comes out, and she is going to use the protection feature of the turret, which should
1d8 plus int modifier.
to how many people and within what range?
Within 10 feet, and you target as many as you choose.
Okay, so I'll say, were you guys all just kind of sitting together around the body? Because if so, then if you guys are all that close, I'll give it to everybody. But if you guys would rather be more spread out, that's up to you.
Because she went first, I think we're still kind of together right now.
I would say that not like Marvis or any of the people that were walking up, but just a group of you that had already been a party. We'll go ahead and get what is the modifier? Intelligence modifier. That is 7 temporary hit points.
Okay.
So everybody gets 7 temporary hit points.
Okay. Hopefully that might help a little bit.
And that is its action to bring it up, bonus action to do it, and then she is going to kind of move as far away from this as possible, but she's going to leave her turret there.
Okay.
All right. Next up then is Temin.
Can I make it to Big Bone Baddie within just movement?
It's Rin Wraith.
Rin
Yeah,
Wraith Tal.
you are within the range that you would need to get up there.
Okay, so movement to get to him, and then stabby in the backy. And can I flank?
You can.
Perfect. 23 to hit.
Epic sad battle music. Let's go.
23 to hit does hit.
23 hits. Yay! Ooh, I'll
Nice.
take that.
This is like the saddest music for his fight. Oh, what the fuck? It worked so well.
21 damage.
Ooh, is it a magical weapon?
It is not.
Okay. So it will be halved to 10.
Man. Fine. Gotta get me a magic weapon. Next attack. 19.
Okay. 19 hits.
That's
So
just a
I know
D4.
2 people ended up with negatives on their stuff. It was 1 on the shield and 1 on Aos weapon, correct?
Yeah, probably.
So just keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Did you freeze or did you have more to
Right, sorry. No, that was it. Yeah, negatives on those 2, but my second attack with a 19 hits for 3 with my dagger.
So halved to 1. Alright. Next up is Kali, one of the paladins that had been brought to here. And she goes, well, I guess I'm not doing what you had brought me to do. I guess we're just killing it? Is that what we're trying to do?
Yes.
You know,
We need
why
to
don't-
destroy it.
Because why don't I just help? And she's going to cast Bless on all 3 of the people. No, 3 people, 2 people engaged right now. Reek, Temin, and Frederick, because he's cool like that. No, he probably doesn't need Frederick, and herself. So she'll go ahead and do that, and you watch as this person kind of releases like a powerful like yellow aura, and you watch as it kind of like bursts out from her and kind of wraps around you guys. That is her action. For a bonus action, she ain't gonna do nothing.
What does Bless do?
It gives you a plus D4 to attack rolls and saves.
Okay.
All right. It is now Marvis's turn. Marvis, again, also seeing this kind of happen right here in front of him, is going to look and go, oh, it's concerning. Let's see here. He is going to cast... Ooh, what's this? He is going to cast Aura of Life. And you watch as everything in a 30-foot radius around him and the Bone Wraith, essentially, has resistance to necrotic damage.
Cool.
And any living creature that regains 1 hit point when it starts within the aura, with 0 hit points. So if anybody drops, they come back to 1 hit point. So you watch as this kind of red lava-ish pool kind of extends out beneath everybody here, but beneath the pool, instead of it like hurting and being hot, you feel like these little bits of light essence kind of seep into you, kind of like a healing potion. All right, that is his turn. I don't think he has any bonus action stuff. How bad is anybody looking hurt-wise?
Yes.
I'm full health because I used my hit dice during the short rest.
Like a bunch?
Just one.
I used almost all my hit dice. That jumped me back up to 40. I'm back up to 11 now from low single digits.
Got it. Yeah, he can't do anything this turn, but he acknowledges your pain. All right. After Marvis is not Rosa, not Mom, not AF. Who am I missing? I wrote 12, but I didn't actually put anybody down for it.
12?
Is there Moss?
Can you guys hear me?
Rose, yes, I can hear you.
Ma was 9 plus 3.
Those
Oh yeah, Ma has 12.
Yeah, 12, so that was Ma. So who was the other person at 11 then?
I did. Blitzkrieg got 11.
Oh, you're the person I didn't write down. Okay. There we go.
Yeah.
Alright, so it's Ma's turn. Ma is going to go ahead and Hunter's mark the creature using her bonus action, and then is going to take a cross bolt attack against him. So Temin, go ahead and roll for me.
That's a natural 20.
Ooh, go ahead and roll a d8 and a d6 and double both of them.
So we double the rolls.
No, yeah, double the dice.
No, double the rolls, right?
Whatever you want to do.
That's
You like-
2 6s, so 12 times 2 is 24.
No, it's a d8 and a d6.
Yes, and I rolled a 6 and a 6.
Oh, got it on the d8 and the d6.
Correct.
So that is, yes, 24, which will then, 24 plus 3, 27, will be halved then to 13.
I want my damage to be squared.
Alright, that is the end of Ma's turn. Blitzkrieg.
Blitzkrieg will look around the room. Is like, is this it? There's nothing else we can do. Does anyone have anything to say? Or...
We need to destroy him.
Oh, he hears that from the Blade War and is like, I'm sorry, my brother. From another mother. And I guess I'll start unleashing then. I will first start off with my bonus action to do a Eldritch Force Ballista attack. Okay, that's gonna be 12 only.
12 does not hit.
Yeah, because my Force Ballista is hesitating. But I will up my resolve and I will try to frostbite him myself. So 15 con save.
Go ahead.
Oh. Huh? Oh.
Con save is, what is the plus to it? Oh, actually decent. 15.
He makes a save, so half damage to 4. Plus,
That's a cantrip, right?
yeah, cantrip.
I don't think you have damage cantrips. It's just,
No.
This one does, actually.
oh, it does.
On a failed save, the target takes 1d6 cold damage and it has... Wait, what? Wait. You see it? On a failed save, the target takes 1d cold damage and it has disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll it makes before the end of its turn.
That's a failed save, so he succeeded. Right?
fuck.
What was your save?
Yeah, 15. So yeah. Huh, I forgot about that. Yeah, so...
No worries. Alright,
Alright.
anything else on your turn, Blitzkrieg?
I'm still gonna roll my 1d8 because it's still, it's still hit. So, well, it's still basically, yeah, it's still hit. So it's 1 point of frost damage from my.
Wait, how does it still hit if he succeeded?
Well, because the spell actually did. Well, Arcane Firearm. When you finish, you can use your firearm as a spellcasting focus. When you cast the Artificer spell with firearm, roll a d8, and you gain a bonus to one of the spell's damage rolls equal to the number rolled.
Correct. So you would gain that, but since it didn't hit, there's nothing to gain it to, if that makes sense.
Still did it, and they did no damage.
Correct.
Okay. That's the end of my turn.
Alright, end of your turn. Rosa is up. She is going to look down at this pile of bones, and she is going to be like, do we know if it has any weaknesses or resistances?
It's resistant
Resistant.
to elemental damage, like cold and fires, so far.
Alright, let's try this then. And she goes ahead and pulls back, and she is going to go ahead and cast Melf's Acid Arrow at 5th level. So you watch as a large green spectral arrow comes back, and then she releases it. That is going to be a 16 to hit. Which just hits. That's going to be 7d4 damage.
Oh.
18 damage. And I believe the way this works is you take half of that the next turn as well.
He's resistant to acid, though, just a heads up.
Yes, he is, but she did not know that. So that is going to be then, what did I just say? Sugar Rump, it was 15.
I said 6.
Oh,
Yeah,
16,
that's
so
16.
8. And then you'll take 4 next time. So I'll just keep track of that like I have been. Okay, and at this point, he's still unbloodied. But that is her turn, and she goes, seems to be resistant to acid as well. Very well. Aoth, it is your turn.
All right.
Oh, I apologize. Before it is your turn, she's going to cast a healing word on... Oh, she can't because she has to... Never mind, go ahead.
Okay. So I'm gonna do a quick toss of the hand axe. There.
Roll a hit.
Does a 14 hit?
Nope.
Then I'm gonna swing at him with my rapier.
Keep in mind you have -1 to the roll and the damage.
Oh,
That was a nat 20 for 27.
Nat 20
So,
hits.
So 26.
So you're still going to double your damage, but then just when you're adding your modifier, add 1 less than normal.
And can I cast Hunter's Mark?
Yes, we can say you cast Hunter's Mark before.
Okay.
Remember, though, to do that before you do your...
Yeah. I have it written down and I forgot to roll it.
In your
Say it out loud.
notebook.
No, it's right here.
D6
So,
plus the D8 doubled, then your modifier -1.
okay. 14 and 16, that's 30 -1, 29 damage. Oh, plus 2 from the my rapier being single-handed.
29,
31.
31. Oof.
Yeah.
That is definitely going to bring Rinwraith to bloodied. As this is
Is it
magical?
It's a magical weapon still, even though it has the -1 penalty to it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that is...
And I'm gonna take that was just one attack, right? Or that was both? No. Okay.
just one.
So I'm gonna attack again
Using your
with the rapier. Does
So take the
one of them missed?
hand axe, or was that a bonus action attack?
No, the that was a bonus action, I think, for the quick toss. Yeah.
I thought
so
you
this is-
wouldn't you have used your Hunter's Mark as a bonus action?
Ooh, that's true. Yep, you could have only done one of the two. So you did already say that.
This is my second attack for my.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you mean.
So
No, my that's a superiority dice for the quick toss.
Yeah, but it still uses a bonus action.
Yeah, as a bonus action.
Use that. We'll say that you didn't have Death Mark for that last attack. So do you remember what you rolled on the d6?
He
That's
rolled a
it was the 16.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and give that back.
I think it's 50.
Isn't it a D8?
For Hunter's Mark.
Oh, then good thing we're canceling it because I rolled D8s. So
So he rolled a 14, and then you have +2, but then you have -1, so it's 15 times 2, so 30 points of damage, right?
Okay, so it's fine. I gave the health back. They are still not blood. They're now no longer bloodied at this point.
Okay. So my
Never would have dropped that, but
right.
you still do have another attack. But that
So I'll do my second attack.
you don't have Hunter's Mark up yet.
Yeah.
No worries. We're still learning here.
All right. So actually, no. I rolled for my second attack was a 21. So
Hits.
okay. Then for my that's 11 damage.
11. Okay.
-1, right?
Oh yeah, -1.
So 10 points of damage.
10 damage.
That does again bring them down below bloody.
Bloodied.
And for my action surge, action surge, I'm gonna take an additional action and use it as another attack, right?
Yes, you actually get 2 more attacks.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah! Man, it'd be nice to have that hunter's mark. Well, we'll take it. All right. This was a nat 1 for the first attack, and the second attack was 24.
Both hit.
The nat 1 probably misses.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said nat 20. Doing math while you're saying that. Yeah, so just the second one hits.
All right. That's a 10 -1, so 9 damage.
Okay. Rinwraith is looking pretty bloodied at this point. Definitely taking some damage as you kind of went in and just all out attack this thing. With the experience you had just had, is there anything you say or do as you kind of begin to unload these attacks?
I spoke with his father, and we need to destroy this version of him.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
His father came to me in a vision,
What?
and if we want him back, we need to destroy this version of him.
Why didn't you say so earlier? Okay, now he's ready
I
to
mean-
go, man. We're gonna fuck this Rinwraith up.
We are back to the top of the round, but before we do anything, I need you to go ahead, Pete, and roll 4d6 damage.
4d6.
Yeah, because it's d6 is not d8s.
Okay. 13.
13, which will be halved because of the Aura of Life. So that is going to be 6 necrotic damage to Reek as you are still within this tornado, and you are currently blind and deaf.
What?
However, you
Okay.
can re-roll your save at the at the end of each of your turns to try and get out. But you still have your turn. I don't think you are restrained or anything else. So if you would like to go ahead and do anything that doesn't involve seeing or moving or hearing, you can do so. If not, you can then just roll your save to get out.
Before I lost my vision, I would like, since he got close, I would like to, as I'm being flailed about, stick my blade out through the tornado and see if I can manage to get a random attack off.
So typically it would be a disadvantage. So if you wanted to reckless attack,
Reckless?
you would just balance back to a single rolled attack.
Okay, so can I do 2 of my single rolled attacks then? Okay, sweet. So that would be, first attack is 22, second one is 20.
Both of them hit damage for both.
And that is 5. And that's not going to get any better. 14.
14. Okay. It's still standing, but it is definitely taking a lot of attacks at this point. Go ahead and make your strength save to see if you can get out of the tornado.
Nope. That is a 12.
You are still blind, you are still deaf, and you are still stuck in the tornado. Alright, that brings us to Frederick. He's getting a little worried at this point. He feels like he just needed this. So he is going to go ahead and
Kill.
that one. He watches, he's kind of just like flipping through his spell book. It's like, oh, no, that does. No,
Wow.
that does. That one. Not great against undead, it turns out.
Oh, that's a cupcake recipe. Next.
That's a cupcake recipe.
Doing here.
These are very effective. Let's try this. And he is going to cast Mind Sliver. So I need you to make an intelligence save for the creature.
Intelligence?
Correct, so that's +1.
Plus 1 is a 19.
Is a save.
Damn. Rolling too good, man.
Shit. That was his action. Bonus action, his hound's gonna attack again. So it's gonna be at advantage still, because you have other people around you. That is a 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
For for 13 damage, and it is considered magical because it is a spell. You are hanging on to unlife by a very, 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 very thin thread. But it is your turn. Your tornado persists, so you cannot regain it, but you do have your attacks if you wish to use them.
Spectral Claws coming out on, yeah.
Both of them, I assume.
Yep, 15 and a 17 plus 7, so 22 and 24.
So you both hit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And then we need 2 con saves. And what was the second one? If it's 2, yeah, 3 con saves. Yep.
Con saves. And
The first one's a 10.
First one fails.
Second one's a net 20 for 24.
Okay. And this
Third one is a 12.
fails.
have 1 level of exhaustion.
And you were paralyzed for a minute.
What?
But you can repeat the save at the end of each of your turns. But for the damage, that's going to be, again, just d6s, but still 4 of them twice, +3.
Okay. I'm taking the damage away.
I did weaken this monster just a little bit.
15 damage and 19 damage.
Okay. Are you still breathing?
Negative.
Okay, so that's 34 total,
Oh, 34?
I think, right?
15 and 19. Yep, 34.
You also have a
You had that
No.
7 hit point shield.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but that put me... No, well, hang on. Because I had 30... I had 26 plus the 7, so that was 33.
Nope.
0. So,
Yeah.
okay,
Hey.
I need another con save. You gotta hit 17 this time. 17 or better.
Oh! 18.
nice.
You gain no injury from this. But you are still down at 0.
But aren't I in that little circle of
Oh,
aura?
yeah. You come back up to 1.
Okay.
back up to 1 hit. But yeah, you watch as basically the two claws just clamp around you, and you watch as you're just slashed into pieces. But as you hit the ground, the blood red circle kind of fills you with a little bit of energy, and you're back at 1 hit point.
I could do
Man,
this all
if only
day.
I had that.
Iliad is up next. Iliad, seeing you drop, is going to use her Eldritch Cannon again to do Protector. So that is going to be another 9 temporary hit points for everybody. And then she's going to use her action to cast Spare. Oh no, you don't need to be Spare the Die because you are good. But she is going to move up to you, and she is going to cast Cure Wounds on you as well, Aeon. That is
All right, thank you.
5 hit points.
Yeah, I'll take it.
That's funny. I rolled
Nice.
5 on D&D Beyond and 5 on the dice that I rolled. Wait a minute. Iliad's not me.
Oh,
Somebody else
Wait.
should be rolling a D8.
D8? Well, wait, I rolled a 6.
That's 9 hit points. See, wait a
Take
minute.
that. Yeah.
All right.
That is Iliad's turn. Temin.
Demon's just gonna keep shanking him in the shin.
Roll to hit.
I still have advantage.
Do.
Pictured him in the entire time, just like.
18.
Hits. How do you want to do this?
Yeah, 18 points. Yay. I just want to basically pop his kneecaps out from behind, and as he falls, kick him in the spine.
So you watch as the kneecaps go, the spine goes. But this time, as you guys watch as the arcane light begins to fade from the eye sockets of the skeleton, you watch as the arcane light kind of coalesces together. And as it is coming together, you watch as it creates a little black star. And you hear a voice in the back of your head, Aeon, that says, "It needs magic item to rebirth."
So I'm gonna walk up.
That mace still from before.
Yeah. So do I know if it's talking about the stone or the mace?
Basically, the voice is saying you need to sacrifice something to the stone for the rebirth.
I'm going to walk up with the mace in hand and extend my arm toward the little shiny magic stuff
Can I do insight
and
check
offer the mace.
at this point?
Yeah, go
Right.
ahead.
Well,
The only one questioning anything.
I was like,
Blitz.
we know like the
For
weapons are
once, Blitz
activated.
questions shit before just killing guards.
I was like, I got the insight at 12, just because like it's a dark weapon, and if it's asking for a dark weapon, he's just wondering, like, is this?
You aren't hearing any of these communications. You just watch as the star is formed, and you watch it engage with this dark weapon. But as
think
he
my-
does, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I think my hand probably just goes like, and then by then it's already. I hesitated, and that's it.
Your mind, Aeon. You hear the weapon go. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are... And you watch as the weapon just immediately is like gravity sucked into this star, which becomes larger and larger and larger before it collapses. And it becomes very dark for a few moments. And then when it lightens up just a little bit, as a few of mage casters cast light or floating lights on various things, you see where the ripped and sundered body of Ridrotal had been before. It is now no longer torn asunder. It is now no longer ripped. And there is breath in his lungs. Real breath.
What?
Rin, can you roll a D4 for me, please?
A D4?
Yep.
3.
You have 3 levels of exhaustion. But
Ooh.
you're alive. That
Wait,
I will take it.
is where
I'm gonna.
Did you want to do anything else in last minute?
Just last minute, real quick. I'm gonna pull the stone out and just say a prayer of thanks and give him the stone.
His stone, his original stone, right?
Yeah.
The stone and the mace were consumed in this.
Oh, no. But like he had his stone from his father.
Correct.
Yeah, that's the one. I still have that. I'm saying the prayer and saying thanks and giving him the stone back because it belongs to him.
That is where we're going to end for tonight. So I hope you guys.
So the bloody end is no longer.
But it brought you back, didn't it?
Oh, for sure, but it is no longer, right? So delete it.
It's no longer. You can delete it. All right. Well, everybody out there in the internet, I hope you enjoy it. Wait 2 more weeks to see what occurs. We had a death and a resurrection and a lot of stuff going on here. So
And then we had a happy ending.
have a happy ending. Have a good night,
Hey.
everyone.